Oh my god, we're back. Oh.
Attention, citizens! Across the galaxy, the valiant Helldivers have fought to protect our way of life. But I am here with grave tidings. Managed democracy is imperiled like never before. Homes are being ravaged. Families are being abducted. And you could be next. That is, unless you direct your undivided attention to the following announcement. And remember, freedom conquers all.
They had the actual actor do that. That's hilarious. That guy's hilarious, dude. Oh, sweet liberty, no.
So this has been very odd for me.
All
to
right,
see
where we
because
going?
There's been a lot of people here that yesterday they were starting to all condemn Hamas. You see all of them saying this. Look at this right here. Isn't this always so weird when this happens? Like, I feel like when something like this happens, it's like a mask off. What's the word for it? It's like a mask off. You know, like all the politicians are bots type fucking thing, right? And so that's really how I see it. NPC programming went out. It makes you think that this is the reason why people think that there's a massive, you know, like a Jewish conspiracy or a lizard conspiracy or, you know, it's a huge oligarchy. And the reason why is very simple. It's because when you have all these people that are tweeting out the exact same thing every single time, then it becomes an issue. Now, obviously, a lot of it was because of this protest, but I'm going to go ahead and read some of these. Hamas is a terrorist organization. We do not support terrorists, period. Hey, so marching through a predominantly Jewish neighborhood and leading with a chant saying, we support Hamas, is a disgusting and anti-Semitic thing to do. Pretty basic, and that's from AOC. Now, she was having a really, really bad time over this. She was. And so this is it. There's proof. What's this here? And there's proof. There's more proof that exists than it doesn't. Yeah, maybe. Wasn't AOC supporting Hamas earlier? Am I remembering wrong? I think that what a lot of leftist politicians have done is that they have refused to condemn Hamas, or they've talked around it in order to gain the approval and the favor of people that are pro-Hamas. And that way they can have the pro-Hamas people kind of buy basically by not saying anything about it, the pro-Hamas people assume that they're for it. And so they effectively get to have their cake and eat it too. So you have all these like weird terrorist supporter people that are voting for you, but at the same time, you don't actually believe it, and you can sell them out later on. I think that's basically what happens to Muslim vote. There's a lot of Muslims that don't support Hamas either, but you've got to keep in mind Israel's 20% Muslim, right? 18-20%. So anyway. And I will go back and I'm going to pull some of these up because there has been a lot of this going on. And is this the... No, there was a riot last night. Can you guys believe that? There was another riot? Wow. So a lot of people received an SMS message. We're coming looking at the sky at midnight. They also got this message. Was that in Iran? I don't know about that. So anyway, Dan Saltman, Kino crash out in the quote tweets. People like Mamdani who refused to condemn Hamas or wouldn't talk about Hamas, all of these people thought that that meant that he supported it. And I think that this is the truth. I think some of these people probably do personally support Hamas, but they realize, I'm not saying Mamdani does. I have no idea whether he does. I'm just guessing. But I'm not talking about him specifically, I'm saying in general. I think that some of them actually do support it, but they know that it's just a politically untenable position. So, like, there's people, for example, that during the years of the, gender identity crisis years, there were a lot of people that knew that there were two genders, but they didn't say that because they knew that they'd get in trouble for saying that. So I think this is really it. This post has received 4 million views. Let's look at the post engagements. So he goes, oh, man. We had a good run. We had 8 days of optimism and good news. We are now in the bad part. So there's this guy right here. Let's look at this person about this account. This is a person in the United States. You're living in the United States. And you're talking about how do you think white boys obtain summer through jihad? To be fair, that's funny. But you have a person in the United States that is rooting for and talking about it being a bad thing that the not president of New York, excuse me, the mayor of New York, or New York City, I mean, is condemning a terrorist organization. Hamas is, again, I think that it's obvious why Hamas exists. And I think that Israel and the United States did play a role in making Hamas exist, for sure, especially by, like, you're bombing people and, you radicalize them by that happening, and then over time you have terrorist groups come up, and yeah, of course, all that makes sense. But at the same time, you don't want to have that happen. President of New York City? Yeah, sure. Somebody joins Hamas or ISIS. Like, and this is like maybe a controversial opinion for me to have, but that's that's usually what I do, right? I love doing that.
How's that in any way, shape, or form controversial? Isn't that just normal logic?
I think that it's understandable why a person would join Hamas or ISIS. I do. I think it's understandable. They grow up, they're being bombed by this foreign power, they're vulnerable as a teen or a young adult, and they have these guys come in. These guys are really charismatic. They have a lot of cultural power. They have economic power. They're successful, and they say, just pick up this gun and be part of an organization. You're going to be part of a brotherhood. You're going to be part of a, resistance force.
It's literally how the mafia works, right?
Sense, right? It makes so much sense. Yeah, Israel bad. They manipulate them.
I understand why people steal. Doesn't mean we shouldn't kill them.
It's not about whether Hamas is a justified cause. I
don't mean thieves. I mean like the terrorists.
If they were resisting and fighting against the IDF. When Hamas targets and kills civilians, and then they use their own civilians as human shields, like you're hiding your weapons underneath a school. Think about it like this. Why would a terrorist organization...
I stole that thing. I didn't realize he was gonna do that the moment I pressed the button with the fucking...
Well, the reason why is because they're using those children as a shield. So I don't think anybody's against Hamas.
My bad.
In the action of them fighting and resisting Israel. That's fine. Yeah, of course, right? It's a fucking war. But the difference is that whenever you're raping women, and also this is another really big component, is that Hamas kills their own people for disagreeing with them. It's not like Hamas is, well, they were democratically elected, I think in 2006, or something like that. That was a long time ago. People's perspectives change, and if they do change, then they die. Young men with no purpose are primed for radicalization. We see the same thing in the West. Yeah, it's like imagine being a young guy. Like, I can see why a dude will join ISIS, right? For example, like, let's say you are 5 years old or maybe a little bit younger than that. I'm trying to think like a better year. But like, let's say you're like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 years old, and you grow up in a country and things are pretty good whenever you were growing up and all, and then the United States starts bombing your country, and now everything is shit. And whether you think that this is, whether every officer or every soldier conducts himself this way or not, I think one thing is definitely true, that some soldiers do conduct themselves and make mistakes whenever they do things. I think that like the recent ICE thing is a good example of this. Even though I think the shooting was justified, there's a lot of people out there that think that it wasn't. And the truth is that you are going to have guaranteed altercations in these other countries between the civilians that live there and the soldiers that are occupying that country. And whenever you have those altercations, that's going to radicalize those civilians there against that occupying military force, which is why I don't want to have the military there at all. So yeah, wrong or right, it's a result of lived experiences. Yeah, exactly. They're operating in bad faith. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's not a matter of think. Based on legal precedent, the ICE shooting is legally justified. I mean, again, my point is that it doesn't matter whether it's legally justified, because it's still going to make people mad. Like, telling somebody that it's legal isn't going to make them say, okay, wow, I totally agree with it now. This is what I've said many times, is that I don't base my worldview on things based off of legality. I mean, there's plenty of things that are illegal and they shouldn't be, and plenty of things that are illegal and they should be, or they shouldn't be. So yeah, or vice versa, whatever the hell I was saying. Maybe sometimes radicalizing and subjugating is an acceptable outcome. I mean, it depends, right? But when it's Hamas, I'd say not. So anyway, there's a bunch of different Democrats coming out and saying this, right? Governor Kathy Hochul, she's the governor of New York. Hamas is a terrorist organization that calls for the genocide of Jews. No matter your political views, this type of rhetoric is disgusting, it's dangerous, and it has no place in New York. Hamas is a terrorist organization committed to the murder of Jews. This is a hateful anti-Semitism, has no place in our city or nation. And then there's Mamdani, I just saw that. Hamas is a terrorist organization that carried out the deadliest attack on Jews since the Holocaust. Cheering them on is dangerous and anti-Semitic, and this hateful rhetoric has no place in our country. I call on my colleagues on both sides to join the aisle and condemn it, which is obviously true. I mean, obviously this is true. Current attempt to terrorize Jewish community,
fucker.
openly supporting a terrorist organization is reprehensible and anti-American. Hamas
Touche. They deserved that one. That was the guy I just loaded the other one from.
Widely condemned, which is, again,
all right, we're
obviously
even.
This is true. It's
We're even
obviously
now.
true. But the problem is that the public has become so radicalized that... Too bad, huh? The most toxic people to the Palestine cause, you know, are going to be mad about this? Yes. So I guess you can condemn the people chanting USA. It's just, we got to treat you like every other politician now. The honeymoon is over. Oh my fucking god. Kino crash out and a quote retweets. Yeah, I actually had knowledge of this previously. There you go. And so...
Jewish. You are Jewish.
Oh my god. Where do these people come from? So yes, he's Jewish and he's full of shit. Zoran's office gave him the permits.
But these
what's
people
this
are
here? Hassan and shambles.
literally
yeah.
insane.
And he did tweet about this.
All
to be
because they
fair.
said,
This is what he
we don't
said.
support
Where-
Hamas.
where is it here, if I can find it?
Fucking
And,
insane, dude. The left is so fucking gone, bro.
And anyway,
We should start deporting them too.
as a lesser
Jesus.
evil voter, I will once again repeat my harm reductionist credo. Hamas is 1,000 times better than a fascist settler colonial apartheid state, and the real harm happening here is that another illegal stolen land is taking place at another synagogue. So for FTR, what does FTR even stand for? I don't expect us, a U.S. politician, to come out as pro-Hamas, but it's clear that some
For
of the
the
people that the
record.
pro-Palestinian cause, at least, discardable if they're going to make a fuss about this rather than the Kanis flags waving Zionist or the illegal synagogue land sale. So I really can't express this enough. Supporting a terrorist organization is a losing cause. You shouldn't do it. Even if you think they're right. Even if you think, you know what, the terrorists are right, they have the right viewpoint on things, you don't want to go out and fucking say that. I don't know why somebody would do this. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Who the fuck does this? And so anyway,
Lunatics.
he's basically a radical leftist, will never concede. I think that this is them getting backed into a corner. I do. I think they are totally backed into a corner. because they've already had the crash out happen. Minneapolis is getting fucking set on fire. People are breaking into buildings, etc. Song should be banned for this? I don't think he should be banned. He said it on Twitter. I don't want to see him get banned on fucking for what they said on Twitter. It's not really that bad. I mean, there's a lot of morons that support Hamas. If he's saying it on Twitch, then yeah, maybe you shouldn't be able to say that on Twitch. But like, that's not really what he's doing. So guys, something is happening. All the pro-Islam Democrats are all of a sudden in unison posting pro-Judaism, pro-Hamas posts after their followers have been screaming.
Oh, this guy is giving the game away. Pro-Judaism. I thought it was Zionism. Did you mix up your terms? Because you're a fucking fucking retard. Forgot you're supposed to use Zionist instead of Jew. That's funny.
Free Palestine all day, every day for years. They are getting in front of something. And you even have Fatty here that says Shabbat Shalom. Every time I hear that, I think of Candace Owens. I do. Every time I hear Shabbat Shalom, I think of her on that day dancing to the Jewish theme song. Every fucking time. Pitzker's Jewish? I don't know if he's Jewish or not, but I just knew he was fat.
What's the Jewish theme song? Is that is that? What? That started playing in my head. Wow. Is that the Jewish theme song? I don't know what he means, right? But that's what started playing in my head. That's kind of funny.
I didn't know. Maybe he is Jewish. Illinois. Yeah, the memo went out to you guys at the same time. There it is again. And let's see. Pivot, is the polling that bad? Jews rebuke you. No, you're a Palestinian. And I wonder, really, words are cheap. But yeah, it does seem like there very obviously is some sort of narrative shift that's happening. And midterms are coming. That's why. Well, I think that they're probably realizing that playing footsie with these like radical Twitter extremists over supporting terrorist groups isn't going to play well inside of America, right? I mean, a lot of people don't support that. So where's Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, AOC? Here we go. So she made a tweet, and this is the one that really got a lot of hate. Hey, so marching in a predominantly Jewish neighborhood and leading with a chant saying we support Hamas is disgusting and anti-Semitic thing to do. Pretty basic. So we're gonna watch we're gonna listen to it again. I listened to it yesterday, but I just want to make sure everybody understands. We support Hamas here.
All white people, by the way. From what I can tell.
Brainwashed people? Yeah, I guess so. And so, again, Hamas is and you gotta keep in mind, Hamas is a literal terrorist organization that rapes women, that kills people, they intentionally kill civilians, they use their civilians as human shields, and they also, on top of that, kill their own civilians for disagreeing with them. Any protest or any sort of demonstration against Hamas is met by Hamas killing them. Hamas is killing Palestinians too. The average, this is the thing, right? Is like if you're a person living in Gaza, you're just a Palestinian and you had really bad spawn RNG. Holy fuck, does that suck? You spawn there and you're in a fucking war zone. And so not only are you getting bombed regularly by Israel, which is being supported by the United States, and you can't go anywhere because Palestinian refugees are banned from like every other country in the Middle East. So you're basically stuck in like a fucking kill zone. And then the only people that are halfway on your side are people that will kill you if you disagree with them at all. And so you're basically literally stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they're totally fucked. They're completely fucked. I guarantee you 95% of those protesters are unemployed. I don't know if it's that low. It's probably more like 100%. But yeah, Checkbrick's Twitter's one of the Venezuelan soldiers said the U.S. used different weapons against them. Yeah, let me see. I'll pull that up in a minute, okay? Yeah, let's see what they said. Venezuelan soldiers. Okay. And give me 1 second. I'll get to that. And Israel spawn camping, but the largest Palestinian employer. I mean, I don't know about that, but yeah, you Star Wars blasters type shit. Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute. But anyway, my point is with this is that, you know, the Palestinian people deserve better protesters. They do. They deserve better protesters than these weird performative white liberal women that are supporting terrorists that would rape and murder them. They do. I'm so sick of this. This is embarrassing. And I think that what's happening is that these people are poisoning the Palestinian cause. Like, for me, I know you might not know this, or people might not believe this, I'm a free Palestine guy. I think the way they're being treated by Israel sucks. And I understand that it's because of Hamas and it's very complicated, but I do view the Palestinian people, the people that are living in Gaza, I view these people as a profoundly victimized group of people, profoundly victimized. And I think that they deserve everybody's respect and support. I think not only are they being aggressed on by an outside force, but they're being ruled over by a oppressive force inside of their own country. It's a lot like Iran in a way, because Iran, again, is being sanctioned by everybody and attacked by Israel and America, and they're also being oppressed by their own government. The people that are living in these countries, it fucking sucks, right? It's awful. So 99% think this way? Exactly. But whenever you have this messaging where you have people supporting Hamas, literally
He's trying to cap it.
Hamas, what ends up
And
happening
realize.
is that people view the Palestinian cause as something that is basically, you know, they view it as something that's problematic. They view it as something that's bad. And I think it makes sense why. I mean, I think that anybody would see it that way. They'd see it as like a terrorist group, basically, that's because it kind of it is. And so this is the real issue that I think is happening. And this is why they're damaging this in a huge way. So I don't know what else to say beyond that. And it is very, very, very problematic. It sucks, but historically oppressed because of problem leadership, I think. What game did you get yesterday? Which game? Oh, Dreadness, that was it. And it's like it's common sense whenever Democrats are in power, basically. Yeah, definitely. That's why Democratic politicians are breaking away from them. They know this is poison. They are. But there's, on the internet, this is the thing, is that on the internet, there's a huge amount of people that are supporters of this. They're big fans of this. They think it's good. The Democrat Party is just another wing of Hamas. These are your own people. Own it. I think that what's happened is that they have basically played into this group of people, and they've made their bed, and now they have to lay in it. I think that's what's happened. All those protesters couldn't point to Gaza on the map. I mean, again, I think that's probably true in a lot of cases. So if I look at this, right, and I see the engagements here, these people are fucking mad about it. Who recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization, and so they don't recognize it, and so obviously some places don't recognize Hamas as a terror. Wow, what a surprise! Russia doesn't.
2,000 people already killed. I would not be surprised considering the videos we've seen. Yeah.
She's actually getting hate from everyone now. That sucks. That's really too bad. And I don't know, man. The Israel rhetoric is Israel's bombing Hamas, but Hamas uses human shields. Well, I mean, there's not really. Like,
they should do
like
bombings at least.
Like, you know, like without fault.
Maybe. Targeted strikes. I shouldn't say bombings. Targeted strikes. That's what I meant.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Like I actually think they should.
Take a good side and a bad side.
Like help them out, man. They're literally asking for it. So.
Yeah, people sit on the fence, get hated by both sides. I guess so. And so, yeah.
How much more of a justification do you need?
Total commie meltdown. Exactly. AOC when it's time to defend Israel. Hey, so shut the fuck up. Hey, so, man, and this is obviously somebody that has me blocked. The lady who voted to send missiles to Israel in the middle of a genocide wants to lecture us on appropriate behavior. These are people, again,
like,
this is, I guess, to be honest,
he's unquestionably
anti-Semitic.
Murdering protesters, and the protesters are unquestionably asking for America.
And you are supporting a terrorist.
Like, we've seen the videos, you know what I mean?
Jews
so
because they're Jews. You're anti-Semitic.
I'd be in favor of that.
I mean, what are we?
But then again, right? I'm from Belgium, right? I'm not saying in my case. But I'd be in favor of a Western coalition to help out. There.
Saying, well, I'm not a racist, but I just support the Nazis. No, you can't do that. Well, I'm not racist. I just like the KKK. No, that's not how it works. You can't say this.
Yeah, of course they would say that, right?
Yes.
Like,
how does somebody think like this? It's unbelievable. What happened to common sense? It's gone. What are your
Those
thoughts on why
guys,
Egypt doesn't want
I'm gonna be
Palestinian
honest.
people
I'm
in
gonna be
their
honest.
country?
I don't really
They view them
count
as
their
a
vote.
threat because there
Right?
were
I count
some,
everyone else's
different
vote,
resistance
but
groups
not
over the
them.
years that caused problems for
They
them.
have.
I mean, again, like if I was Egypt, would I be doing that? I would actually. I'd do the same thing. Egypt does.
How do I
And,
say
I
this?
wouldn't want
They
those
have
people there
alternate
either, because it doesn't like,
benefits,
why would
I
Egypt
guess,
take
you know
these
what I
people into
mean?
their country when
Yeah.
all these people are going to do right is, if anything, be a neutral effect, and they could be negative, right? So yeah. You're saying Hassan's being anti-Semitic?
That's what I'm saying,
Hassan's
right?
anti-Semitic? I don't think that Hassan is anti-Semitic, but
It's
I
like,
think that supporting Hamas is. Does that make sense? So it's definitely.
I'm gonna discount your vote,
anti-Semitic
Israel,
thing
on
to
this
do.
one. Sorry.
And it's not even a
Like-
question. Latino people being with Israel never fails to make me laugh because they hate you too, fool. You're brown. What? And so anyway, AOC is a human weather vane. If she's tweeting this, maybe it's time to sell on the Gaza genocide and the Hamas cheerleading. Sad, it's been a good run. And then this guy, shut the fuck up.
How the fuck? Forgetting how to get up
There
there.
are so many people on social
no, it's this one.
media that unironically just support terrorism.
I thought there was a tree
That's
where you
it.
go up.
They just support terrorism.
Yeah, and just like boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Like not even they're not in. Yeah. But in that
That's
video
crazy.
that you sent me, like parts of that where the guy's like with the shotgun, there's a dude dressed in plain clothes, like pointing out which people to shoot. Damn, I can't find the fucking. Can't find it now. I only saw it like yesterday, man. Like, where the hell is that gone? You know that fucking stoolie for the Iranian government that's been on Piers Morgan a bunch of times? He's now he's still like propagandizing, oh no, the rioters are terrorists. Like, his Twitter is disgusting, bro. Holy fucking shit. I hope he gets what's coming to him, man. Like, he's probably no longer in the country. Let's be real. These people are the first to flee, right? He's probably in Russia by now, next to Assad. Fucking cowards. Yeah, I can't find the video now of where the like the where they post the civilian guy's picture, and where you can see him like he's like literally pointing at people, and then the guy's like fucking shotgunning him down, dude. And they were trying to ID the guy in that Twitter, but it came across my feed, and now it's like, because there is so much, right? There's so many videos, there are so many fucking tweets about this for obvious reasons. And yet, when you turn on the news, I'd be surprised if you know it's even going on. Like, people are getting gunned down in the street by a regime because they're going against said regime. And what do you hear about it in the West if you're not on Twitter? Or actively go looking for it? Very, very little. The Ice Asian shooting, however, that's all over the goddamn place. And then massively misrepresented, right? Oh my god, it drives me up the fucking wall, dude. It's like, bro, I've seen the videos. I've actually seen the videos. Why are you lying to my face and thinking you're gonna get away with it, right? Like, oh, the video doesn't appear that he made that he got hit. What the fuck do you mean? Like, it's extremely clear that he got hit. Like, what the fuck? Don't believe your lying eyes. It's only gonna get worse, man. It's just nuts. Yeah, I actually do think we should intervene as like a collective, right? Not just America, but the Western world, man. Isn't this what the fucking UN is for? They're gunning their people down in the goddamn streets. What the hell is the UN for if not for exactly this? Send in the peacekeepers, bro. Take out the regime and give the people what they want. Their own self-determination. But apparently, these days, that's controversial to say. Oh. Game! I was thinking. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Like, this is literally the government against the people. Seemingly, right? From the information that we can get. This turns off my attack, right? Okay, I do want to put this on a control. This is gonna be on a control one. Zoo control. I can't do control 0 because I think I'm gonna put vanish on that. Actually, I need to make a button for tilt and then put vanish on that here. Do I? Bar 2. Big one. Come here. Come say hi. Hello, everybody. You want attention? Now you got attention. Too much, isn't it? Too much, isn't it? No. No. Where are you going? I need to figure out which bar this is. Because it says 2 in LVUI, but it's definitely not 2 in the options. Action bar 2, but Hey. Let's move stealth to here. Kill the stealth, and then I can use num10, because that's I use this button for many FPS games as well, because your hand's leaning on it already regardless. So we're gonna make that vanish. Could make it M4. The button next. I gotta move M5. I kinda wanna make this a click button and move that like right here. Because it's just for throwing, right? It's just like when I need to pull something, which is almost never. This is the downside about playing World of Warcraft again. I have to hours on setting everything up.
Oh my god. How do you know Hamas is killing their people? I'm Palestinian because I read multiple articles on it and I saw it happen with videos.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe all that's fake, but they sure did a good job at faking it then. I'll tell you that. They did a great job. And so that's the reason why. I mean, you know, like maybe I'm wrong about it. Maybe it's not quite as bad as I'm saying it is, but it sure seems like it's still pretty bad.
It does look
overall.
like it.
So that's at least what I think about it. But let's see.
I need to.
These here too, but yeah, I'm so surprised that this is even happening.
There's a mailbox
And
here,
I'm
right?
Egyptian. Another key part is we don't want to be forced into the burden of taking Palestinians since they'll be pushed on us by Israel if they take Gaza. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But AOC's fake as fuck. She won't go near any independent interview for that reason. You'll never see her talk in open forum. Well, I don't know about that. I have no idea. And how does it feel to be an imperialist running dog? Oh my god. Where do these people come from? Comrade Andre. Marxist anti-imperialist. Oh my god. The internet and people in general have just gone collectively fucking insane. I'm sorry, but people are out of their fucking mind nowadays. This is crazy. What are you doing? Oh my god. Yeah, communists didn't even hide it. Yeah, all these anti-fascist people. What is this here? Legit use fascist tactics. That's because they don't hate fascism. They want to be the fascists. They want to be the ones in control. So the first step to doing that is getting rid of the people that are currently in control. That's the reason why. So yes, anyway, a total massive generational crash out. This year has been horrible for these people. Right? They've already had this Minneapolis thing happen. They've been supporting. This is what's crazy about it. I don't know. Can I reopen this? Let me see if I can find it.
I need to target something.
Is this it? No, that's not it.
Maybe one of these.
Where let it go?
Because this is a.
Yeah. This is what you've had to defend in the last year if you're one of these people. Somalian scammers, Tesla bombings, drug boats, Maduro, Hamas, killing Charlie Kirk, attempted Trump assassination, that should be plural, Iran, Luigi, MS-13, trans kids, running over ICE, and illegal immigration. I mean, they're having a bad time. They are. They're having a really, really bad fucking time. So yeah, I mean, think about this. This is in the last year. This is the narrative that they're working off of. It's insane.
I want to get rid of these.
So a real bad day. I know it's crazy, isn't it? So yes, this has been the the operating principle that they've had to deal with. Yeah, college protests, stopping. What do you call it? Stopping others studying. Yeah, I guess so, right? But yeah, vandalism, of course. But shocking dogs.
Right.
I've heard about that. You idiots! It was a defensive land scale. Did you miss the part where there was stolen land for sale, or do you not care? As if there is stolen land for sale, does that somehow justify supporting terrorism? Like, I just, again, the moment that you support
maybe I shouldn't have sold that one. When do I get dual wheels?
Intentionally targets and kills civilians,
Level 10?
you have automatically lost the high ground.
I'll take a while.
You have totally lost the moral high ground. Like, I understand civilians being killed as collateral damage inside of a war. I think everybody understands that. It makes sense. But really, it should be kept to a minimum, number one. And number two, that's a very big difference between that and then going out there and killing them yourself. That's it. So yeah, stolen land. These people are really ethno-nationalists for their own side. Of course they are. They absolutely are.
It
I
already
saw that
sucks.
with
Tomorrow is
Somali
already a
too.
24-hour
Absolutely.
fucking
Midterm pivot
maintenance.
tweet from Hassan aged pretty
Wonderful.
well. I guess so.
But then we
And
can make
so
a dread
anyway,
eye.
that's what's happened. And but it's not me doing the pivot. It's apparently every politician that he's gassed up and tried to collaborate with instead. So they're all roaching out on him. The way that she's 100% correct, but you know the replies are going to be insane. Exactly, yeah. And this is a person that apparently has some degree of self-preservation. This is good to see. It's pretty obvious, but
You heard about
yeah.
the ICE officer, by the way?
The protesters just stumbling into a Jewish
You know how one
neighborhood
of
and
the
screaming Hamas chants and completely left out the part where the crowd was protesting.
one of the
illegal
things
sale
that a
of
lot of people
Palestinian
love
land
to
in the
say is
West
like,
Bank.
oh, they don't train these guys enough. It's definitely bad training. The guy's been a Department of Homeland Security agent for 10 years, and he was a frontline warfighter. Oops. Yeah, then another one that's just like, oh, maybe, nope, like, not even remotely. I wonder what they'll pivot to next. So far, every single argument they've made has been proven just complete nonsense. It's kind of nuts. Like, it's been the exact opposite of what they've said. He never got hit. He massively got hit. Well, massively is... No, massively is a massive overstatement. he definitely got hit. You can't shoot when you're getting hit by a car. Well, he certainly could, and it was a pretty damn good grouping, too. It's the training... Guy is like massively trained, right? He's exactly who you want in one of those positions. When the fucking former military, 10-year veteran of the fucking department. What else do we have? Oh, why would you step in front of the car while the lady drove backwards and put him in front of the car? Again, clearly seen on multiple angles. It's like every single fucking point that people have made has been completely and utterly destroyed. And they're still holding on to it. This is the problem with our world today. It's people can't fucking parse extra information anymore, apart from what they've already made up in their minds, right? It's like, oh, new information came out. Should you adjust your opinion based on the new information? Nah, right? Holy fuck, man. We're so cooked as a species, bro.
Totally a morally bankrupt individual. Like, that justifies supporting a terrorist group. That's what's so crazy to me about this, is that you're thinking that, oh, well, because they're protesting something that's good, then it means that they can say anything that they want. No, that's not how any of this works. It's the gymnastics, yes, the mental gymnastics here are genuinely impressive. It is. Oh my God. So yeah, they're Islamic extremists and bots made by these groups funded by China and Russia to spread disinformation and undermine national security. I mean, I certainly hope so. I really hope that it's all bots and it's all some big plan that China has concocted. Because the idea and coming to terms with the idea that the actual people that live in my country are going out of their way to support a terrorist regime is fucking insane. It's crazy.
It's kind of nuts how many people there already are.
I don't know what to say
right?
about this other than
the patch is
that. It's
tomorrow,
nuts.
bro. Like, I mean, I'm here too, but I didn't even know there was gonna be a patch until I subbed.
How generous.
Well, I was walking around in Stormont last night. It was 11 p.m. and it was fucking packed. It was in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the weekend, of course, so that probably helps. But it was like, it was vanilla packed, man. Of course, there's only one server. No, there's two servers, normal and PvP. But still, I was still surprised how many people there was. Especially because it's still classic, right? Most people still play retail. I'm pretty sure. Let's not get got by the respawn.
Health warning.
What? I didn't have enough. Ah, shit. How much do I need? 50? 60. Wow, okay. I thought I had enough time. I did not. I'm still in combat. With what? Fucker. Yeah, this is gonna get annoying. I can already tell. Way too many people here. Ah, no, no. Fuck you. Ah, damn it. I'm so fucked. Nope. Nope. Hello? Nope. It wasn't me. I did not. I did nothing. Shit. I hope that other guy is fine. It's not hardcore. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That was funny though. Oops. I really need 2 weapons, man. Fuck. My damage right now is garbage. Kick would be nice as well. Standing in the fire.
Health warning.
All right. I'm still not entirely sure what the green bar is. Like, blue is what I got. Gray, if I have any, is rested. And then the green? No idea. Oh, maybe it's the quest log XP. Okay, never mind. No, Rip is up here. I'm gonna guess it's quest log XP. So that's the amount of experience I've got active in my quest log. So if I'd hand everything in right now, I'd be where that green ends. Yeah, because my rep is up here. That's kind of cool. You can tell, like, oh, yeah, I need more quests, right? I don't know. It's cool. Hopefully it doesn't last 24 hours. I kind of want to make the Draenei. I was thinking yesterday, like, oh, I could play a Draenei, and I'm like, oh no, wait, it's classic. But then you guys are like, oh, the Burning Crusade is where the Draenei's came. Oh, is it? Wait, I can play it tomorrow. Oh, okay. Like, oh.
Asha Fela. Greetings. Good luck, friend.
Am I supposed to hand something in? Melanus. Lord Melanus. It's probably Melanus, whatever. Where am I going? Leave Brittany alone. Follow the corpses. Crap. Oh, crap. Like, I'm so fucked.
Health warning.
Maybe not.
Not ready yet.
I'm too used to the... I'm too used to numpad 10. The fuck? I keep clicking it for going into stealth. Oh no. Wristed XP. We used it in the hardcore version as well.
Health warning. Health warning.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Health warning.
How do I get player nameplates to show up? Control V. Yeah. There we go. Nailed it! Now I just gotta wait, right? Or does he spawn downstairs? In many different spawn.
Too far away.
Might be in trouble.
Health warning.
I'm definitely in trouble. Dude, I can't fucking do damage! Ah! How is the little guy not even doing? It wasn't even half! Fucker. Really? Dead. Now I gotta find the damn entrance again. I gotta say though, Elwyn Forest versus this is such a terrible fucking leveling starting spot. Elwyn Forest is much cleaner. way. I'm not the only one. Hello. Where's my fucking corpse? Like, how do I get there? There we go. You've got to be shitting me. Of course I pulled the other one.
Health warning.
Nailed it. We got what we needed. I can die now.
Health warning. Health warning.
They would have watched me die. Waka Hontas. Ice cold milk. I'm not sure if you got the reference. Owaka is a famous trader from Final Fantasy X. It's like there's somebody in Mythos Guild called Zorg, and I'm wondering if it's the Fifth Element reference. If it's a Fifth Element reference. It's Gary Oldman's character in the Fifth Element. I was gonna let you live.
I am honored.
Am I supposed to do this one?
I'm listening.
A mile. I don't get it, dude. I literally never click on a Tim Pool video. And for some reason, YouTube keeps shilling in. Just because I click on related videos about the situation doesn't mean I want to hear Tim Pool talk about it. Right? Guy's a little suspect. We could continue with Crazy Desiree, but my god, dude, she's so fucking... She's actually like, I think she's legitimately insane. No, let's go with something. We're gonna take a different one. I can't do it.
Welcome to
I want to, but she's too nuts for me, dude.
Podcast coming to you live from Santa Barbara, California. A few quick announcements before the show begins. This podcast is
I don't want my brain cells to die.
YouTube demonetization, so please consider donating through Streamlabs instead of super chatting, as YouTube takes a brutal 30% cut. So if you super chat 100, YouTube takes 30. If you donate 100, Streamlabs only takes 30. Streamlabs.com/whatever. Link is in the description. We do prioritize messages that are made via Streamlabs. If you want to interact nearly instantly with us and weigh in on the conversation, consider sending a TTS text-to-speech message. $100 triggers TTS. We won't be doing separate tier for reads. We'll just do a $100 TTS. TTS is via Streamlabs only. Please see the description for all other triggers and full details. We're also live. Actually, no, we have channel memberships. To become a member, hit the join button. Tier 1 is just $5 a month.
Need some backup?
We're also live on Twitch right now. Guys, pull up another tab. Go to twitch.tv/whatever. Drop some follow in the Prime sub if you have one. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. It's a quick, free, easy way to support the show every single month. If you can't catch the full shows, we have an Eclipse channel.
I didn't mean to steal both of these.
Description. And then we have a private Patreon members only Discord, discord.gg/whatever. Link for that's in the description. And you can catch one of the previous debates we did last week. We were talking with Cray Desiree, and she attacked, assaulted, flashed Andrew, me. So if you want to check it out, discord.gg/whatever. Without further ado, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves, and then we'll get right into the debate. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having us. Long trip out, long day. We're here.
Yeah, this is a trek.
This was a vacation.
Well, you came from LA, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Far.
So
Ryan Pauno, I do Pillow Talk. It's a podcast. Closer to the mic?
Yeah, just a little.
That's close.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it. You're doing great.
Okay, I'm Canadian. I'm from Canada. I was born and raised in Ottawa, Ontario. Moved to Toronto, moved to LA.
There's a lot of people in there. I told you, man. I wasn't joking, dude.
Adult
Like,
stars, it's a comedy.
it's like it's vanilla, bro. Like, there's actually like
Got it. Okay.
like a full server, you know?
I'm Kirill. Full name Kirill was here.
I was also very surprised
I'm
at
just
that.
an internet degenerate. If you don't know who I am, just Google it. Slut Whisperer on Instagram. Run a clothing brand. Assholes live forever. And just kind of make fun of people for a living. That's about it.
Okay, that's a massive dude, bro. Holy shit, this is gonna be
Yeah, my name is
painful.
Andrew Wilson. I'm the host of The Crucible. It is, to my knowledge, the fastest growing debate channel on YouTube. I'm a political analyst, satirist, and bloodsport debater.
All right, welcome, guys. So I think where we're going to start here is kind of some of the topics for today.
Die and respawn. Make sure to die east of the moon. No, I'm just walking back, dude.
Industry. So we're going to be talking about, is sex work good for society? Is sex work good for sex workers? And should sex work be legalized or
why
illegal?
not?
But in addition to that, you did have some criticism specifically about the whatever podcast. So we totally be open
Kill me, quick!
those and hear your criticisms. Yeah. What you got? Oh, could you just tilt your mic down just a little bit?
Okay.
Health warning.
The hate on Brian Atlas stemmed from, I was hanging out with a girl. We were on a date. Beautiful date, good night. And then I bring her over after, and you know we're kissing.
Doesn't this give me?
Getting our smoochies on,
It doesn't.
and then
Why?
she
Didn't
starts
this used to give
freaking
me
out.
resurrection
Text from her manager says,
sickness?
Fuck, I gotta do the whatever podcast tomorrow. The last time I left crying. He's so mean to us. He literally screamed at us. There was 5 minutes left, and he's like, "You want to fucking leave? Get the fuck out!" And you know, we were there 7 hours for him. We drove 4 hours, you know, there and back whole time, and then he just so mean to us. I don't want to do it, but my manager says because he gets views,
I didn't get any.
It's good for my OnlyFans and for my career. So I have to go, and she starts kind of tearing up. That's where it started. She said, "I saw your clips," and I was like, you know, anyone doing what I do, shout out to them. But then I thought, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is baby girl that I'm getting romantically involved with.
Wait, hang on. Your fucking criticism is that you're a white knight, bro?
What's that mean, white knight?
You're white knighting and simping for some porn?
That's
porn
simping.
skank?
Simping.
That's simping.
No,
I get both of these.
She gave you the, he was mean, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that son of a bitch.
You know why? Because she's a young girl, and I don't think we should hit women. I don't think we should verbally abuse women, especially not publicly.
Kiss her ass? Just kiss their
It
asses?
says a lot about how Andrew thinks of women. To respect them is simping for them, and I think that's fucking disgusting. Andrew, to be honest.
Respecting. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry that me and Brian Atlee. Did he make you cry by challenging your worldview, sweetheart? Oh, I'm
So what I did was, I messaged from her account. She said, so Brian asked for notes before, and I wrote in from her account, "Hey, this is Ryan from Pillow Talk. I forget what I said, but like, fuck you for making, you know, be nice, stop being mean to these fucking girls." So that's what I did. I went straight to the man, and I, you know, handled it to be such. I watched, and you were nicer, Brian, which I was happy about. But then I watched that stream, and then one of the girls, her friend Aurora, this was Avery, her friend Aurora, who's very young, I think she's 18, her phone started ringing when it got locked away, and you like lost shit and started screaming at her, and I said, fuck this guy. Anyone who screams and verbally abuses women like that publicly, cute little 18-year-olds that just drove here hours and sat through this just to support you and your show, you're screaming at them. I just think that's terrible.
Don't you sit on sets where they're getting fucked by 30-year-old men in the mouth?
What? Yeah, that has nothing.
But you're concerned,
screaming at people.
But the concern is, you know what? I told you to silence your phone and you didn't. Right? That's too much. The dick in the mouth from the 30-year-old, totally acceptable.
Well, I mean, losing your cool at someone is definitely not cool.
Wait,
Right?
I want to make sure I got this right.
What do you even say? Losing your cool at someone is definitely not cool. Okay, bro. Like, why are you here? Like, I don't feel like these guys are going to be up to par intellectually for the conversation that's about to happen. Like,
You have been on sets. I've watched your content.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you say that you've watched these same aged women getting fucked in the mouth. Is that correct?
That is correct, Andrew.
Okay.
I support consensual sex work where it's their choice and they're happy to do it.
Just not consensual.
I don't
just not
consensualize screaming at women.
Put your phone in here and put it on vibrate so that you don't interrupt the show.
If you're comparing them doing their career versus a man screaming at 18-year-olds, two different fucking ballgames.
I mean, also, this isn't exactly like Jimmy Kimmel, right? At the end of the day, if the phone goes off, people go shit, I sneeze, I cough, there's a fucking homeless guy playing music across the street, right? If someone fucks up, you don't need to yell at them, right? You could just be like, not a dick, right? If I'm getting a cock in my mouth, it's my choice. If I'm hanging out and you start yelling at me, I'm like, bro, I don't need this.
what is this conversation?
Like, why you gotta communicate via yelling?
I just want to make sure that I'm crystal clear on
Yeah,
this
it's
before I
okay.
move to your next
I mean,
criticism.
you know.
Nick, can you
Cock
pull up?
from random stranger, 18-year-old mouth, fine. Brian gets a little loud because she has to go get her phone. That bad.
List of
Yes.
I want to
the
make sure that we're clear on that.
We're very clear on that. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
We're lucky
it's not
she's
like
close.
that
Hey!
specific thing. It's just
freeze.
abusing
Let's go.
physically or
Don't
verbally
move.
women. I don't stand.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
what you
big
do
up
for
my
a
guts.
living.
Let's go.
I don't think what you do for a living.
Oh, I still have to-
would
never
be
mind.
really.
Oh, so he yells at women for a living.
And I don't like that.
It didn't
Don't yell
matter.
at men. I've never seen you guys yell at men.
Yeah, which is crazy because we came in here and you're a very nice guy.
Yeah,
so
you're
to
nice.
see you lose your cool, I don't know if you're playing it up for the show or did you really lose your cool? I'm curious.
Well, so first off, I think you are to some degree mischaracterizing the interaction that I specifically had with Aurora.
granted, we have 2 episodes a week that are 8 hours long. I don't commit to memory precisely every interaction I have. Although I'd be happy to actually pull it up and review it without fully knowing exactly committed to memory how that interaction went. It could have been the case that her phone went off 3 times during the show, if I recall. So yes, it would have been frustrating.
Just the back.
But this characterization.
See, that's fucked up.
like
I don't
TSA,
even think
like
joking
TSA.
about it is funny.
But so
Oh God, it's too much.
Just the way I was raised was to respect
Did you
women.
gallop up here with a white
there's
horse?
a difference
Did you
between- yeah.
gallop up on a white horse? Is your white horse out there? Do you have it hooked?
That's how you look at men that respect
Total
women.
white knight bullshit. Come on.
Bullshit.
Wait. Women.
That's
women are
man.
equal to men, right? Oh, okay, great. Unless we talk to them like they're men, then that's too much. That's too much.
You guys don't talk to them like they're men.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
don't
if
yell
you
at
started yelling at me, I'd be like, yo, fuck out of here. Like,
Right.
I'm not getting paid for this. This isn't my job. I came here to hang, right? And if you're going to lose your cool at me, I'm like, dude, I don't need you,
Yeah, but
right?
you're gonna have adversarial conversations.
Right, that's okay.
Which is how the show is pitched.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
I
okay.
told Brian straight up, I said, I thought you were meaner than you were when I made that video saying fuck Brian. I thought he would say, like, you're a whore, you're everything. That's not true. He asked questions to set them up for viral clips to make them look stupid. So it's different. So that's why I said, you know what? We're not going to go personal
I
job.
mean, at the end of the day, this is a business, right?
Hang on, let me correct a couple things though. Absolutely 100%. Do not set women up to say stupid things. I don't even know the questions when I come in. No idea. They just say stupid things because a lot of these women are fucking stupid. Now, I just want to make sure that we're crystal clear. Understand what I'm saying? A lot of the women who come in, not set up, they just say really fucking stupid shit.
Right. I mean, if
That's
you did
it.
this show with men, it would be the same thing.
As men
Look
do.
at us right
Yeah,
now, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of people say stupid shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you characterize it as a setup, right? There's no setup. They just say fucking stupid shit. Now it's hilarious to clip it and put it out there because they said something fucking stupid. Every bit as much as it would be for any man.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're not interviewing smart girls, right? Because then that wouldn't go viral.
I mean, I'm sorry, they have degrees in psychology, they have degrees in mathematics, they have university master's degrees. Many of these women come in, can't wait to do a debate, and they say
Right.
the stupidest shit on planet Earth. Who could we get who would be up to the standards that you would have of an intelligent woman? What would we need besides a master's degree, high education? Like what? What do you want us to go get a fucking
shit.
scientist? Like, what do you want us to go get?
Fucking
What women
ranged.
can we find that aren't going to say this retarded shit? That's what I want to know.
And that's where I think that now that I've actually talked to you guys for about an hour, I don't think Brian disrespects women. I don't. Andrew, I'm not
enough.
sure yet.
Not enough.
I think
Not
if your
enough.
show, if you saw the value in doing an 8-hour show promoting them, you would have gone the complete other way. You're going where the bag is. So I don't think you hate them, and I don't think you want to disrespect them. I don't think you sleep better at night knowing I really stuck it to that girl.
I think
Andrew,
you're the circus
I think
leader
you
in a
do.
clown show. That's literally what we all do. That's what I do for a living. That's what you do for a living. You surround yourself by people who provide you interesting debate and conversation. Because if you talk to fucking the same kind of people on your wavelength all day, like, no one's tuning in. They want to hear Howard Stern-esque conversations, right?
Jivanik donated $100.
Yeah, thank you, Giovanni.
I respect Warm.
Actually, I would love it if some people could have intelligent conversations.
No kidding.
I would
Is that
be
for me or
hard-pressed
you?
to find a duo of
I used to watch
creeps
those all
who
the time.
values Women less than you two.
Is that it,
Somehow.
you guys?
They don't
No, that's
really
a you.
happen
Oh,
too much
nice.
anymore.
Phil is living around.
Hold on. Yo, Giovanni, thank you.
First
man.
of all, it's not cool that you have your little fanboys coming in chiming in.
Why not?
Because we don't have that privilege.
Yeah, you
Now
do.
it's an off.
You're
Now
fan-
you guys have an advantage. You have
Wait.
call a friend.
Your fanboys can chime in right now.
I didn't promote the show.
Oh, well, whose fault is that?
Yeah.
I sent you the link. You told you before the show. In fact, before the show, you said, depending on my performance on the show,
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to actually promote it.
Yeah, because we're the dumb bitches here in this
100%.
scenario.
We don't know. We're not debaters. I've never done this.
Yeah.
He's a professional. What do you say? Fastest growing debater in the world?
Yeah.
We don't know what we're walking
Debate
into.
channel.
For all I
Yeah.
know, you prepped
We're gonna have a
Biden for
champagne
his
pouring
last
contest after this.
Well, so let's go back to the.
Then that would not take that as a mark of like success if I had prepped Biden for his last debate. I just want to let you know that would not be. Yeah,
That was the joke. That was the joke.
Yeah, I'd be pretty ashamed of myself for that one.
But so let's go back to the original claim. So you originally said there's this girl, cell phone went off. I yelled at her. Nick, if you can find the clip, I might have.
Were you
shown
there?
I'll concede that I'll certainly concede that I get frustrated on the show because a lot of these people are not media trained, camera trained, etc.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated
Ironically, considering what they do.
$100 About to start my show, but she ate these dudes. Bro, you ain't got a white knight so hard. The women do that for you on stage on demand.
Cats.
These women are the definition of mental midgets.
All right, thank you.
Threw
Grid
midgets
1.
under the
there
bus.
You go.
Exactly where I
That's
put my
crazy.
feet.
But he should have used dwarves. You're right.
First of all, the M word is as bad now as the M word. It's little people.
In fact, you had a little person. You know what? I thought dwarf was still valid.
Dwarf is actually a category.
That's what they want to be
It's
called.
under a certain height.
I
is
thought they
dwarf.
preferred dwarf.
I don't like the
They
word
like little person. Little
because it
people.
sounds
That's the new one.
mythical.
Yeah, dwarf is the old one. You're right.
What if they have
It's,
beards?
But now I believe.
And they look mythical.
Don't quote me. I think
yeah,
dwarf.
I think it fits.
Dwarf
It's all right.
is a smaller one now. I believe it's under 3'8", perhaps. I'm not sure.
Dwarves are
I
also
think little
badass,
person
man.
really
Come on.
M word not cool. Disregard that guy's claims he's using slurs.
He's gonna get canceled. Grid 1.
You are not
you're
helping
gonna
our
get
soy boy,
canceled.
man.
But,
Don't use the M word. I'm like, God.
that is the euphemism treadmill, though. So I guess midget used to be acceptable. Now it's not. Dwarf was acceptable. Now it's. Now
I don't
it's
know where
little.
dwarf is.
Now it's a little person.
Yes.
So in any case, going back to the criticisms.
Isn't that more condescending? Little person? Like, no, that's a full person, my man. What the fuck do you mean? I find little person to be way more condescending, right? That's crazy.
When you say like I yelled and screamed at her, I mean you guys are kind of almost yelling and screaming at us. I have a pretty soft-spoken voice.
I'm just
so.
you do.
Like, because person comes from personhood. So are you implying that dwarves have less personhood than a full-grown? See, this is what it is, man. These people don't even think about what they're saying, bro. Like, not even a second. Okay, like when you come down to it, to the actual language, little person is far more condescending than midget. It's not even close. Because it implies far more.
That's how I be. I have ADHD.
No, I'm not upset by
I have
it.
every letter in the book.
I'm not upset by it, but I might, increase my volume a little bit and might be a bit frustrated. But at least when it came to her phone specifically, I don't think I was verbally abusive to her when it came to her phone.
Wait, question for you.
Go ahead.
That
Oh,
guy
I need
paid
to kill them.
$9 to write that comment, and he called us fucking soy boys.
No, he paid $100.
$100 to write that, and I'm the loser? I love it. I'm going to start paying in a second for our team on the side. These two guys are really good debaters.
So,
Make your bag, boys.
Well, you are in the studio debating. Just saying.
Yeah. We're here. We're happy to be here.
so I guess going back to the criticisms, you use the term
For
verbal
now.
abuse. So how do you consider what do you consider verbal abuse?
Like if they're on the set and they're like, "Take it, bitch," is that verbal abuse?
Take it, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. If they're like
Oh, you mean
shooting
that while they're
porn?
fucking?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. You see, okay. So just so you know, Andrew.
Is that verbal abuse?
No. But when they're shooting porn, how it works, just so you know, is it's very safe, happy environment where you go over what they want, what they don't want, the no's, safe words, all this and that. And then there's always a director on
That's
set.
very nice of them.
Yeah. So
Before they go and cream this fucking girl's face with 8 guys, and then she's gonna have that video out for the rest of her life. Before they do that, they want to make sure that they know her no words.
yeah,
Got to make sure. It's too much. That's one dick too many, right?
they're there because they want to be there. It's a safe environment. It's their choice to be. And that's all that matters. It's what they want to do and it's
Yeah,
their
I
choice.
don't
That's
think
all
they
that
wanna
only
get
works
dicks.
against
There's
me.
nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't think that that's all that matters.
You
I
shouldn't
think
shit
that-
on someone
I
for-
think that we basically outlaw all
I'm
sorts
gonna
of
get my ass
behavior
handed to me,
that people
dude.
want to do because it's really fucking bad.
Health warning.
And so you just,
Yeah,
should
but-
engage.
Do you have sex,
Yeah.
Andrew? With who?
Health warning.
You have sex with your wife? No ring. All right.
I have my ring.
Oh, you wear them. in there. Good for you. So, okay, so you have sex with your wife. They're doing the same thing, Andrew.
They're having sex with their wife.
In most cases, there are a lot of married
did you have
couples. There
sex,
are.
premarital sex? I'm just curious,
Yeah,
dude.
I have.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that like, because here's the thing, I'm not religious in any way. So do your beliefs and all this stem from a religious background or just like, you're just personally looking
That's
at it
more
and
my
you're like,
level.
that's gross.
I look
that
at it
shouldn't
both
belong.
ways. So one, I would say it's sinful, but I would never be able to convince you guys of that. I wouldn't even bother trying.
Well, yeah.
But what I can look at is I can look at the societal damage and how fucking horrific it is mentally on women to be involved in sex work, and none of them end up with a good result.
But why do you care about these
basically, ever.
people? if they're nobody.
Because this is the society I live in.
Right, but I don't care about anyone.
Because here's what I would hope. Here's what I would hope. I would never get it from you guys, right? But here's what I would hope and wish for. That I'd be driving down the fucking road in my shitty car, and the tire goes, and bam, I hit a rock, and I'm fucking dead. My daughters are orphaned, right? And they're struggling, and one of their friends goes, hey, you know what? You could go to this shoot and suck a dick, and they'll pay you 20 grand. And she goes, you know what? That sounds like easy money. I wish to God, before they walk in that studio, somebody like me would be like, no. Don't do that. Do anything but that. Work as a fucking barista. Go do anything but this.
Right. But
that's what I would hope, but that's not the world we live in.
Look, I'm not going to debate you on that, but if someone chooses to go into that, it's like, I mean, working at Starbucks is arguably more degrading to your body than taking 8 cocks.
Yeah, why can't somebody choose to fuck a dead body?
Well, they can.
And do you have any moral qualms with that?
Nope, because the body's dead. No one's getting hurt.
So it's fine.
Who's getting hurt?
So if they walk over and
everyone that was related to that body, maybe?
No moral objection to that.
None.
Ulysses the Pagan donated $100.
Yeah,
Tone policing is controlling speech and opinions is an end run around to control modes of expression, which is the means to
live this way to
control
life
the
for me.
narrative.
I'm 9.
Control that and you control society. Just stop.
I feel like I'm playing like fucking
who's
like
that
Dungeons
one
and
for?
Dragons.
I never know.
That sounded like a quest.
You know what I think beyond the issue of them choosing to do that is they do have a lot of mental health issues when they do it. Not all of them.
Doesn't
But
have
they do. A lot of people do.
Don't
you have mental health issues? You believe in God.
That's not a mental health
That's a
issue.
mental health
wants to
issue.
tone police me.
1000%.
You exploit women, making them into literal whores, and you want to tone police me, dude. You fail at
I want
life.
that $100
Do better.
because I just made him spend another 100.
That's our 100.
Wait, so hold on.
So hold on.
Wait.
not one of your whores.
Hold on. So let's explore a couple of the claims. So
hang on, I just want to make sure I got this clear. Okay? Me believing in God to you is a mental health issue, but fucking a dead body.
Also a mental health issue.
No,
I
wait,
agree.
wait. Why is that a mental health issue?
It is. It's fucking weird.
You have no moral issues with it at all.
Well, yeah. I don't really give a shit about it. But I also don't care that you believe in God because you don't affect me.
Yeah, but if I did implement those morals of you can't fuck dead body because gross and immoral.
But what's gross?
Hang on.
Anal sex?
But immoral to have sex with a dead body, you would say what? You're hurting my bodily autonomy? Like, that's too much for you? Is that one line too much?
Hey, we did not come here to debate fucking dead people. That
No,
is
I
fucked
didn't.
up.
I'm just asking. So let me ask this. Can I just ask you a question, dude? Where does sex stop being gross or start being gross for you?
Yeah, so I'm not making an ick argument. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what type of sexual intercourse with a female is going to be gross or not gross or tasteful or not tasteful. I don't think it's really relevant. What is relevant, though, is that to say that we can put no restrictions on consenting sex is insane. We do it all the time. For instance, do you think that a brother should be able to fuck his sister?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Why?
Because it's gross. Yeah, but that's my opinion. But guess what? Someone else is going to think that's okay.
Is it immoral?
Is it immoral? According to today's society, sure, but half the world does it.
Yeah, do you think it's immoral?
I think it's fucking immoral to a lot of things in this world.
Yeah,
are
is that immoral or not?
Is that immoral? What's immoral to you? Where do you get your morals?
Well,
they're invented by man, right? Morals, right? They're not where they pass down to you by God.
If it's just subjective, right? Then I don't know how you call anything immoral ever.
That's what. So there you go. Like,
if you think it's
someone could find sitting next to a sex doll immoral.
So then, from your worldview, then you have to understand what that would mean. That would mean that you couldn't say serial killers were immoral. You couldn't say that child underage diddlers were immoral. You couldn't say anything was immoral if your claim is we just make up morality.
We do make up morality.
Well, then if we do just make up morality, you have no objective metric for which to call anything immoral ever.
That's kind of how the
so
shit works,
nothing anything does is immoral.
It just depends on society's standards. And right now, having 8 cocks in your mouth isn't illegal.
So if society says
one day if they do, then it is.
I just want to make sure that we're clear in your worldview. Then, if society says that you can diddle kids, totally moral.
No.
What do you mean? No?
I don't think so.
Wait, why not?
Absolutely not.
Because I can disagree with things too, but I don't disagree with a person taking 8 dicks.
What would the basis be to make the disagreement if it's just a subjective metric?
If murder was legal, I still would be like, oh, that's kind of whack.
Why?
Because I don't just doesn't feel right. Just how seeing a girl take 8 dates doesn't feel right for you. It's a personal opinion.
So can you legislate based on it doesn't feel
No,
right?
you can't. That's why.
Then
this
why do you
country's
legislate against murderers and kid diddlers?
Dude, I don't fucking make the rules.
Would you?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, because I'm a piece of shit.
You
so you wouldn't listen to me.
So you wouldn't legislate against kid diddlers?
Oh, I would do that.
Okay, well then if you would do that, then you would legislate based on it gives me the ick, right?
It would be based on the fact that a child can't make up its own decisions and it's fucking a child.
Yeah, but your entire basis for what is moral, you just told me, is based literally on your subjective metric of your preference if I don't like it.
I have to say, dude, the more I listen to this guy's arguments, the more I'm like, I have a hard time waylaying anything that he says. Logically, right? Because I partially agree with the weirdo that's saying stupid shit. But then my answer would be that we would base our laws around scientific facts and what should progress our society or civilization or species as a species, right? Like if we can, for example, we can prove without a doubt scientifically that cannibalism bad. You know what I mean? We can prove without a doubt that the PDF stuff bad, because it just fucks up so much of our society. But I'm sure you can then find many an example where I could not give you an answer on if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Like his argument is basically that he defines he gets his morals from like God. But that's I think that is already like a non-starter for me, because the Christian idea of God is definitely not something that it's not verifiable, right? Is there something out there? Maybe, right? Do we get our morality from what he would call God and what I would then call something, right? Maybe, right? Like I'm actually like I'm not becoming religious at all whatsoever. But I do have a hard time explaining. I don't even want to use the word morality, right? Because that term's kind of loaded, because it implies. You know. So I couldn't even word it. Like the dude is a good debater. That much is sure. Regardless of that, I do think we would be better off without religion as a whole, right? It's caused a lot of bad on the world. Granted, it's caused a bunch of good too, right? Like, where would you rather live? A Christian nation or a Muslim one? The answer is clear.
For me, yeah, we all have. It's called morals. Like we have our own, right?
So
like,
if you have your own morals,
yes,
you say that the kid diddler bad.
Yes.
Then you would legislate against it based on your own morals?
Sure.
Why couldn't I legislate on this thing I say
you can
based on
Dude,
my morals?
I'm not. But I don't care about your opinion, just like you don't care about mine.
Well, no. See, I do.
You care about my
we
opinion?
Unfortunately.
But you don't know who I am until we just met.
You can vote. He can vote. I live in a society.
He can't vote. He's from Canada.
Yeah. Well, he can still vote. He's going to become a citizen. He told me,
Yeah,
right?
well, we'll see.
So
What
the
he
thing
does
is
for
that so if you wonder why I care, why do you care? Why do you care what all these people do? Why do you give a shit so much? Is because if they just go all of our morality.
Name taken donated $100. Andrew, what you bring to the podcast, man, but you've cut Brian off a few times now. It's a little annoying for the viewers, probably more so for Brian. Oh, and these two guys suck.
Oh, hey, it's okay. It's the nature of a fast-paced show like this. People cut each other off.
Andrew do be talking a lot. I feel like I haven't got the talking stick.
You guys say you disagree a lot.
Brian, where's Brian at?
Hold on. You got to allow Andrew to finish his argument.
Okay.
But name taken. Thank you for the message.
So anyway,
I feel like I'm in class right now, and I didn't take my Ritalin.
If everybody just has these kind of subjective metrics for what is moral, and it's all just coming from our own personal preference or purview or this or that, They have no basis to say, one, that anything is immoral, or two, that me legislating any of my morals would be any worse than you doing it. So if I say sex work is unequivocally evil and bad, you have no basis to tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but I don't care about your opinion. I can discuss that.
Then that's the debate.
The
So
debate.
if the debate is just, sure, if you and the rest of you Christian populists outlaw sex work, more power to you.
Hey, if you get the fucking job done, God bless you.
So how come you guys don't bring on male performers?
We just did. We brought on 2 male performers.
You have any problems with them, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I debate them all the time.
Okay. I've never seen you guys.
I also debate.
go at a male.
I debate red pill gurus. Well,
we
you
had
have to understand when you say you
which
guys.
Sterling Cooper. We
Yeah,
had him on
the
the
whatever
show.
podcast is Brian Atlas.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Right,
just
he
a
has his
guest.
own.
Yeah.
Right. My show. Yeah, I debate with him all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely happy to.
Has
do it.
anyone ever changed your opinion?
Yeah, I've had my opinion changed about tons of things.
Okay.
Especially interactive, the way that men and women interactively date, how it operates in the year 2024, a lot of the reasons people move towards sex work. There was all sorts of presuppositions I had which were completely and totally untrue. Absolutely. And what I've come to is, interestingly enough, I actually go into debates with open minds, right? But when somebody says, hey, it's okay to fuck a dead body, obviously I'm not going to. Obviously, at that point, I'm like, I'm not so sure that your opinion on this is great. But the thing is I still want to listen to why they think what they think. I want to understand why it is that they believe what it is that they believe. And what I found is this, unequivocally, almost every sex worker I've talked to regrets it. At the end of their road, when they're all done, they always look back and say, I wish I hadn't done that. And if you talk to them privately, they say, you're absolutely fucking right, and I wish more people would do something about this industry.
I'm going to chime in there.
Yeah.
I know these girls very well. A lot of them are close friends of
Do
mine.
you fuck them?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Yeah, I have. And I know them very well, and I get close with them outside the show, and these are my best friends and favorite people. And I totally disagree with you. Not most of them regret it. Not most of them are pissed that they did it and would have made different choices. A lot of them rep it and are very happy
How
with
many
it.
of the ones who are retired are you getting into?
A lot of them. I talked to a lot of the ones that are retired. They're very happy with, first of all, they made a very big career for themselves. A lot of them made multi-millions.
Most sex workers don't make shit.
I mean, would you treat it like any other job? How many people do I talk to that hate their job still, right? It's like they got into sex work, but
a lot
being
of them,
a plumber is
a lot
not
of them
that fun
actually
either.
love what they do.
When
And
you're a
if you
plumber-
take Mills,
Oh,
like
don't
Shirley
live a life
DeVille,
still.
Alexis Fox, 20 years in the business, multi-millionaire celebrities.
Yeah, that's the
They're
top.
still
That's the top.
They're shooting
top
5 scenes a day
percentile.
because they love it. You take a girl like Luna Starr. She's been doing this 12 years. She's married to Michael Bay, worth $600 million.
She's married to Michael Bay?
Yes, or about to get married, but they're dating, they're living together. Still shoots every day because she loves it.
These are not.
She's happy. She wants to shoot.
These are not the common denominator for sex workers.
It's not what I'm
You're
on.
pointing at the top 1.1 percentile. It'd be like me telling people, hey, everybody should do a podcast because Destiny's a multimillionaire.
Right, so you guys are
That would be
saying-
fucking nuts to say. If I said that, I would be setting people
Sure.
up for
So let's talk
massive
about
failure.
OnlyFans girls then. So that's the degree.
Or
of-
is the sex work also back to like just like someone's hooking behind a dumpster for $5 blowjobs, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
consider-
more the speed.
No.
the top 1%
I
of porn
consider
stars.
all of it to be under the same purview of degeneracy. When I say degeneracy, so you understand what that means, it just means without morals. So like somebody who says, I don't care if you fuck a dead body or you fuck roadkill, it's fine. I consider that to be absent morals because you say all morality is subjective. It's just up to my purview. Therefore, what I say is moral. What you say is moral. What you say is moral. What you say is moral.
Yeah.
Right. That's all the absence of
Do
morality.
you guys ever joke around in these debates?
Yeah.
Because like I'm not pro fucking dead bodies, you know? Like I didn't just come on here to be like stiff.
Now, I also
Like,
want to
and,
clarify.
like, I'm just
why we're
chilling.
here. It's
You guys
not-
stiff it up real quick once the
Sex work
camera's
is
turned on.
a very broad bubble of this whole thing. I don't know shit about prostitution. It's illegal in many states,
Yeah,
and
we
a lot
don't
of
have to
times it's
even
not
worry
people's
about
choices.
that.
I'm here to stand up for adult stars doing adult films, and then OnlyFans girls,
Yeah,
girls,
those
everyday
aren't
girls
prostitutes.
that
Oh,
sell
God.
exclusive content.
How is a
Escort
porn star
twists.
not a prostitute, bro? That's a prostitute.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely
really?
Not.
So
Yeah.
so as long as I give you money, as long as I have a camera in your face, it's not hooking.
See, that argument gets told to me all the time.
Because it's a good argument. Wait, what's the counter?
It's a terrible argument.
One sec, guys.
In the wise words of Andre Vielson, the poorest man in the world still sees himself richer than a degenerate porn star, and so does everyone else.
See, these are the people
Poorest
you
man
guys
in the
attract.
world is like
You
what?
guys
Some
attract
guy in
women
where?
haters.
China building an
Here,
iPhone.
let me give you the argument.
Let's investigate this claim. What in this statement here has anything to do with woman hating?
Are you kidding? He's saying the poorest man on earth is still richer because a girl shoots adult films on her own terms.
No, yeah. So
That's
Bro, you know what kind of bum you have to be a broke man?
You think that guy?
He got the quote wrong. Here's the quote.
To be a broke guy in
That's what he's saying.
2024.
Yeah, but here's what the quote is. The quote is that the poorest man in the world will always consider himself richer than a cuck. Somebody who allows somebody else to purposely fuck their wife. The poorest
He didn't
man.
say cuck, he said
yeah, I
degenerate.
know. He got it wrong. But what the quote actually is.
yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah, is that the poorest man in the world will always consider themselves richer than the man who shares his
Can I
wife.
stop? What the fuck?
Do you want to talk about that? 'Cause we could get into that too.
Maybe
Yeah,
later,
happy
maybe
to.
later. But
All right.
Andrew, Kirill, you said something.
Almost
about,
died, dude. What the
broke
hell?
Men are.
Miss Dodge,
bums, or
Miss
I don't
Dodge,
understand.
what?
Could you repeat? Because
Oh, I was just, if you
Did
go
that thing-
into the extreme of the poorest man in the world, you're
Like,
like,
put
why are we
something
using
on?
that
What the
guy as
hell
a
is
metric?
this?
Imagine
but is it like
just
is
a
that,
broke dude.
Well, it's to just make the parallel.
He has no purpose in life.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
to make
wait,
the
wait.
parallel that materialism.
Yeah, I
itself
get
is
it.
not
The
reality.
yeah, I know
But
what you're saying.
and Kirill, if I can, could you just scoot your mic to the edge of the table?
yeah, dude.
And we just want to get you a bit more into frame. Are you able to just scoot a little closer that way?
Ooh, I'm standing his lap.
Yeah, a little cuddle sesh.
That's okay.
Wait, and you said.
I mean, it
so,
wouldn't be immoral, right?
Not at all.
Kirill, you said that broke man has no purpose.
Yeah.
Like
Also
no
point-
value in.
Yeah, absolutely not. What are you doing as a broke dude? Like, I have broke dude friends, and I'm like, how are you surviving in this world?
Well, certainly you need resources to survive.
If they have no value, they wouldn't be your friends, right?
If they have no, they're my friends, but you just look at it, you're like, I can't believe you're like a bum.
I mean,
Like, you don't have friends that are like broke, and you're like, or like when you hear about broke dudes, you're like, what is that?
sure, I have friends who.
It's fine if
struggle
you're 21 and
financially.
broke.
It's the OG high school homies, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, do
That
you
didn't make
think-
it out.
But I mean, I'm sure you've encountered friends of your own. Perhaps they even were wealthy at one point.
Yes.
But business failed. Health problem.
Yeah.
Catastrophic health problem.
Sure.
Get.
I'm
totally
talking in
flushed.
extremes too, so you know.
Sure. But so, by the way, Andrew, did you want to do your opener, or are you happy just keeping it?
Yeah, we can just.
Wait,
Keep
we didn't even start yet.
What's an
No,
opener?
we're live.
No, we're
guys
going.
talking about?
We're live.
I
we're
feel
live.
like you guys prepped more than us because we didn't even get questions.
You don't need to prep. The guy's
We sent you
We're
3
going
questions.
raw dog.
We sent you 4 questions, and we honestly,
fine.
me and Andrew have done 5 shows this week. We did not have much time to prep.
Fair.
We did a little prep. But,
We didn't even prep in the car. We were just talking about my lactate
I mean, I'm
and
just
my cheese I
like,
ate. But we're ready. We're fucking ready.
Question for you, Kirill. Andrew, we can explore this for a few minutes here. You mentioned something about religion. You said something along the lines of, and correct me if I'm wrong, you view religious people or religion as a mental illness?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I just an invisible imaginary friend in the sky is a mental illness.
Okay.
Isn't mental illness invisible and imaginary?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just throwing around buzzwords and saying that
I mean, like,
someone
can
who
you
talks to if I have a friend that talks every night at the edge of their bed to someone in the sky, yeah, it's a little fucking weird. I'm like, that guy's probably a little nuts. In this day and age, I understand if you're like 70 like my grandma, you're about to meet God, you're like, all right, let me try to at
And you
least
said you're Jewish but non-practicing?
yeah. Never
May I help?
So like ethnic, or were you
born in
religious?
Russia, just Russian Jews that escaped. I got circumcised at age 7, so it wasn't really like a thing.
One
Circumcisions
sec.
weren't like a thing in Russia.
Grid 1 Motorsports, say what you want, but no grown-ass man wants another dude to be able to
Farewell.
ask him how his deck tastes.
careful.
That
Good
is
luck,
what kissing a
friend.
chick that's had 9 cocks in her. Bro,
We haven't
why
talked
did-
about cups yet.
complete
We're too messy.
F&L lads.
We need to structure this debate because I could talk on the cucks.
God is watch over you.
I can speak on the cucks.
thank you.
Because I feel that. I feel that. But we'll
No,
get
I
there.
mean, we'll just let
So I would just kind of argue that I think it's far more delusional to think that a group of like 20 to 30-year-old men's gangbanging an 18-year-old chick, and you thinking, well, it's okay because she consented to it, that the ramifications of that, how could that be less delusional?
This
than me
clicks
thinking,
twice for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe there is a divine creator based on the fact that everything has order, which makes no sense.
Right, but my whole thing is my identity isn't based in bashing either. I don't shit on you, and I don't shit on them. I just kind of live my life,
But
right?
why-
I just don't like religious people, and I have no problem with porn stars because, we have similar problems.
Do you think you can be a porn star?
No, I'm literally a white
not
Russian
you.
Jewish kid.
Not you. I'm asking, let me finish the question.
Oh, sorry.
Do you think that you could be a porn star while you identify as being a Christian at the same time?
I don't know enough about religion
We're
tell
both
you
not
could you? I don't know. Like, what are the
No,
rules?
because it would
Let's
be
say
moral
that.
from their
Question
worldview.
about the Bible. I don't know shit, so correct me if
It's
I'm wrong.
that
I'm just
simple.
asking, but Mary Magdalene, wasn't she a prostitute?
No.
That Jesus said, come hang out with the 12 disciples?
No.
She was not?
She was not a prostitute.
Pretty sure that's...
100% positive Mary Magdalene was not a prostitute. That's
Why is that a
Wait,
myth
well, you
or
can't be
a-
100% positive.
It is.
No, it's not. A bunch of fucking atheists say this. The Bible nowhere says that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute ever. Then nowhere.
Nick,
Nick can pull it up.
Nick, pull it up.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know shit.
Mary
but I'm pretty
Magdalene,
sure.
absolutely not a prostitute.
Kuro, could I
100%.
have you just...
Yeah.
You can
feel
Is there a
you're
button to like
continually
everything?
just trying to get me to
But,
make out
but
with him.
some of the Christian
Like, keep
religions, they interpret it that way, correct?
Scoot the mic.
There could be some Protestant sects that would probably not be considered.
Okay, it
Christian,
sorted it the wrong
could
way, but
identify
whatever.
themselves as being Christian
But why
and
do
say
they
that.
think
That's
that
annoying.
she's a prostitute?
Because people can think all kinds of crazy shit.
It's not a rumor, is it? It's just a rumor.
But
Like there must
it's
be
just-
something in the Bible that led
if you
to
read,
that
if you read
interpretation.
anything can be interpreted incorrectly by
Right,
anybody.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But there
you can
must be a
interpret it wrong.
paragraph, or what do they call them? What do you call those?
Oh, I
John
should do
8,
some
what do you-
first aid, no?
A Bible stump. That says she was a prostitute.
There's
That-
not.
Whatever.
Okay. There it is.
She was not a prostitute.
Now back one more thing on your religion though. Is
Yeah, we can pull it up. Go ahead, Nick. Mary Magdalene, as it seems according to Scripture, was likely not a prostitute.
likely not.
Not.
They're saying she is, but maybe she
So there's
wasn't.
a slight chance that woman
No.
sucked a dick for $1.
No.
Or like
They're
a
saying
bagel.
she's likely not a
Yeah,
prostitute. That
what-
doesn't sound like.
What it means is there's not any evidence for that. It's just made up.
Well, there's not much evidence about anything in the Bible.
There's a lot of evidence for a lot of things in the Bible.
Let's not even go there.
So you brought it up. I didn't bring up. I didn't bring it up.
Hey, they
I
said-
don't know enough about religion. I just think it's weird to talk to a guy.
Isn't one of the commandments that you can't have sex before marriage?
Yeah. That
And you
can't
did
be an
it.
adulterer. Yeah, that's
So in your religion, you broke one of the 10 mega rules.
yeah, one of the 10 Commandments. Correct.
So you're fucked. You're not going to heaven.
No, that's incorrect.
So what are the rules?
Do you
for?
care about breaking that rule?
Yeah.
Like, how does it? Like, why do you care? Like, why do you care?
So
about
from our worldview, my worldview.
Yeah.
Think of your body like a cup, and every time you sin, it fills up a little bit more, right? This is the idea of sin. Sin itself, right, can be kind of partitioned this way. So basically, the more that you sin, the sicker your soul gets.
Okay.
That's the prism of the worldview, and so you shouldn't do it. Now, there's ways for you to compensate.
He's
for
about to
that,
fill your soul.
right?
Hello.
One of the things that you
I'm the
can
water
do.
boy. I'm not
Welcome
even
on
part of
in.
this.
Yeah, so one of the things you
just
can
had a
do is
threesome.
you can repent, and then you do everything you can to not do the sin. That's the
Oh,
goal.
shit.
Now, how do you?
I was
deal
ready for
with
that.
Expecting perfection.
Right, and then I see these TV shows where, all the time, and serial killers are going to repent and be
Good.
like, okay, good, out of my system. And we don't have to get into all this because it's not what we came for, but I just think you were fucking before.
Yeah. So what?
So what? So now you're using Christianity against porn stars.
So wait.
and it devalues
On
women
retail,
for fucking
no.
before marriage.
I haven't played retail in a
If you
while.
smoke cigarettes, would you tell your kids they could smoke cigarettes?
It's not even installed, I'm gonna be honest.
Not about the kids. It's about you saying that Christianity.
Answer my question. If you smoke cigarettes, would
TBC
you tell your
pre-patch
9-year-old
tomorrow.
they can smoke?
I
Well,
don't
no,
understand what
tomorrow
that
is
has to do with
Answer the
maintenance for
question.
24
Stop
hours, and then it's
obfuscating.
TBC pre-patch, but
No, we're not.
Why? Why would you be a hypocrite?
Should be good.
You smoke. You smoke. So why are you telling someone else that they can't smoke?
Well, people got to make their own mistakes.
So wait, hang on a second. That's really weird. It's almost like you can have a standard, and
Am I
even
done?
if you fall short of the standard, you still know it's bad for someone else.
it's almost like
Right, but
get
then
off
you
the
can't,
hill.
Yeah, you
Get
can't
off the fucking hill,
you
buddy
could
boy.
get off the high horse.
You know,
then.
like the guy. Here's a great example.
I'm sorry, am I a prostitute?
Mothers Against
Oh, it says
Am I
grind to
on-
level 10
I'm
already
sorry,
did
am I a
that. I think
prostitute?
I don't want to die
For
now
God,
because
Am I
maybe.
on OnlyFans? am I getting gangbanged by 8 dudes? Like what's
Damage
going
meter
on?
boss alerts newspaper. Yeah, I heard they
Yeah,
wanna.
so the thing
Let me
is-
pause this real quick. I heard they wanna get rid of a lot of the add-ons, right? Make them illegal and just do it themselves. But it's Blizzard in the year 2026, and I'm not sure they can do it. Let's be honest. Like, I like my current setup. Please don't fuck with it. It's like Bethesda, whenever they bring out a new patch, they break all the damn mods, and people play Bethesda games for the mods. Stop patching your game, right? It's not entirely the same, but... Like, we literally... In Fallout 4 now, if you want to play with mods, you just downgrade your game, because the new patches are garbage, right? That's hilarious. Slice and dice. Ooh. Ooh. What else? Sprint. Dual wield. Let's go. Finally.
Goodbye.
I need a knife.
I am honored.
One hand. Perfect. Yeah.
Good luck, friend.
Finally, some damage.
I'm listening. May the stars guide you.
Moon Priestess Amara. Oh, we're gonna have to look for her. Oh, freeze! I have sprint now.
Goddess bless you.
Thank you. Okay, what did we get? Slice and dice. I'm gonna move you up here. Gonna go there. Or over here. Sap. That's new. Can't just that's not yeah, you couldn't just do that in the Was cooking a thing in Classic? I don't remember cooking at all, I'm gonna be honest. In vanilla, I mean, sorry. Oh nice, welcome. I've been playing since beta. On and off. Mostly off. Obviously, it's been 20 years. But... yeah. Honestly, that's why I'm playing Classic over Retail. Retail is fine. It's fun. I have literally every single character on both sides. But I don't know, I wanted to play the old one again, you know, and I haven't played it in so long that everything... It's not new, I recognize it, it's like, you know, walking through an old neighborhood, you know what I mean? It's like, oh hey, holy shit. So we're having a good time. Finally, some damage. They do that all the time. Get used to it. Seems a little weird. Bots ain't gonna help in PvP. Well, depends on the AI they use, I guess. Can I just do this? Where'd it go? I don't really like dying on purpose. I haven't been to the city in a long time. Yeah, I'll see it and then believe it. Bloosh. I just realized I can get my boy again when I reach 40. Way back when, in 2006, I had a different account. I lost that account. And on that account, I had a mount from this place. The white tiger with the black dots. You can't even get it anymore, I think, in retail.
Farewell.
I picked that up.
I am listening.
There it is. Ah, my old friend. You still look fearsome. I like it. Yeah, I'll probably have it then. Guess we'll play that tomorrow during the downtime. Maybe some PD2.
Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend. Tyrande has no idea how to lead our people. I have vision that she lacks. Speak quickly, young one.
I hate that it stopped accepting automatically after like re-ask a couple of times to see if it's actually a quest I need to pick up. I wonder if that's the dialogue UI that's fucking around with that. Maybe I should turn that off and see if that fixes things. But it looks so good though.
What brings you?
It looks way better. Dilemma. I'm gonna turn it off and we'll see if that's actually the problem. And if it's not, then I'm just turning it back on. Because I'd rather have the dialogue than not. Yeah, I haven't. I don't give two shits about player housing. Wait, what? Oh. I see. That's probably that's how they get people, right? But I don't care about the player housing, so I'm like, I don't give a shit.
I am honored. Del
It seemingly is the dialogue UI, because they didn't stop at all. They picked everything up nicely. Damn it.
I am listening.
I don't even remember what add-ons I used in retail. A ton. I mostly played hardcore about a year back. And now I'm playing classic again, so I haven't played retail in over a year. I did play the new expansion. Already forgot what it was called. It was actually a return to form. I'm gonna be honest. The expansion story was actually pretty decent, and it flowed together quite nicely. You'd be in a new area before you'd even realize. Whereas previous expansions was like, oh, there's a new area, guys. Cut, story done, next story. Like, what the fuck, right? This all flowed very nicely together, so that's kind of nice. I quite liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you could just launch this via the XE, right? It's the big deal. Never let a company tell you what you can and can't do. I'm an IT guy though. That's my normal it's my normal state of being. You telling me you can't do this? Oh, let me find out how I can. Like, go fuck yourself. Oh, excuse me. Did I miss something? Why is the thingy gone? Alright, let's just leave the city. Maybe it comes back. That's kind of rude, I guess. Poor little squirrel. For a second there, I thought he was wearing a hat. Like one of those... Like the hat from fucking... Oh, what's it called? Alice in Wonderland. The Mad Hatter. That hat. I swear to God, for a second there, I thought, what? Yeah, I looked better. That's kind of funny. I'm starting to hallucinate. It's never a good sign. This I want to do myself. Why is my GPS gone? Sounds familiar. I probably used it. I recognize the name, but further than that, not much else. Weird. Maybe the arrow comes back at some point. How you dodge a backstab? There's a bunch of add-ons that do that though. Maybe not automatically equip it, but I have a couple add-ons right now that show me improvements to attached gear, or attached, worn gear. Equipped is the word I was looking for, what the fuck. Well, Meta is playing. Noah is also dying already. He's already like, cause he an hour ago or so, he's like, oh damn, there's a lot of people in the starting area, so he's definitely playing. So I already got like a couple of people in just by virtue of me just playing, right? I'm a drug dealer, bro. In terms of video games, right? Hilarious. Slice and dice. Best melee skill in the game. I press the wrong button. Oh, fuck. Okay, I still got it.
Too far away.
It's not. Then don't light up. Oh, I hate that it does that. It's too far away. Well, it's light. You lit up the goddamn button. I don't even know what that is. I was hoping Ashes of Creation would be better than it seemingly is. That's what I was looking at, but sadly, it's not looking too good. Oh, I think I've heard of that, yeah. Ain't AI a wonderful thing? It's gonna get crazy. I liked how where Winsmeet had like the little chat quests. Those are fun. What'd she look like? I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention to see if we noticed her or not. That's right, I have talents now. I mean, I want to do subtlety, but that's probably not good for leveling.
Health warning.
Am I dead? Panic button.
Health warning.
Thank you, evasion.
Health warning.
It's a spider. It's level 12. That's gonna be rough. Ah, wonderful. Something tells me I'm about to get my ass handed to me. Oh yeah.
Health warning. Health warning.
Oh, we're so close! Shit! So close. That is a terrible graveyard. Lasai. You bitch. Huh. I don't really have anything that's gonna help. Oh well, that's not true. Look into my eyes. Okay, why did I have so much trouble last time? Jesus, well, I didn't pop evasion, I didn't have it up, that's why. Answer my own question. Who, what, where? Oh, but he's looking this way. It's annoying. Okay, we'll roll a cigarette and we're hoping he's gonna start moving. I hated the fact that this went off on Game Pass, but I noticed a couple of days ago there's only like $10 on Kingwin, so we should finish this game at some point. Wow. I'm sorry. Looked right at me. What a douchebag. Oh no. It's fucking spiders in the way, dude. Die and respawn at the... Oh, okay. Kill me, please!
Health warning.
They're quite efficient at that, damn. Actually, let's continue with the debates that we were listening.
I also think that there's a distinct difference and distinction which you can make as a category between somebody who has premarital sex and somebody who's accepting money for sexual intercourse daily and getting gangbanged by dudes, getting facials, putting their shit all over the internet.
Why is that gross? I don't understand why that's gross.
Well, here, let me ask you.
I don't get why sex is disgusting.
You know what? If I'm wrong, let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
You would marry a porn star?
Sure.
Great. Then I want to ask you this question.
As would I.
You have kids with this porn star.
Retired.
Sure.
Because it's all about boundaries.
But what if I don't want kids? Or we're playing your scenario.
We'll just say you
Okay,
did.
cool. Go.
Okay, little Johnny comes up to you at 9 years old and he says, "Hey, Dad, take a look. There's Mom, and she's getting fucked in the face by Jamal." Holy shit! Hang on. Look, what my friend said. This is the best part where they just shoot it all over the face. Now you're going to look at that and go, well, now you see,
how do I explain
little
school
Stevie,
shootings to them?
It's all good.
What about all the other things I got to explain to them?
Like?
School shootings,
So, Andrew,
how everything in the world is fucking awful. Like,
What in the world is awful?
Look, if I choose to marry a porn star, right, then I've already in my head know what I should and shouldn't say to my child.
Yeah,
right?
great. Well, tell me how the
I'm not
conversation
gonna.
goes.
So Andrew,
I'm not gonna.
It comes down to
Nobody wants that, dude.
no. That's not true.
Somebody does,
That's not
right?
true.
Like somebody wants to like date a fucking 900-pound girl.
They always date within their own industry most of the time for a reason, and it's because they know
hard.
that men see this as being shameful, horrific behavior. They don't want anything to do with a chick who's been, had like 8 guys on her.
I disagree.
Has
with
her
you.
shit all over
I
the
disagree
place.
with you. And I'll tell you why.
But why is the
It
guy the
comes
man?
down to every guy's respected boundary, right? You are very pro. If she did it, I'm out. That's fine. And you know what? The girls probably wouldn't want to date you either, to be honest. So then there's the guys that are happy to date a girl that are still shooting, like Michael Bay. Go shoot Luna. He likes it. He's into that. You know why? Because they swing. They're open. He fucks other girls. She fucks other guys. Maybe it fucking turns them on.
Sure.
So there's that too. Me, where my boundary is, and I'll tell you straight up, I would date a retired porn star. I would want to be monogamous with my retired porn star. It wouldn't bother me. Her shit's on the internet. It wouldn't bother me.
$100. Do you guys
thank you,
have
Gracie.
kids? If you had a daughter and she said, "Dad, I really want to get into love. I love effing, and the money is great. If you approve, you're garbage and you're stupid." No real parent would.
Yeah, so little Cynthia said, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go suck some
question.
dick for money."
Well, what
You're
if
like,
little Cynthia-
Hey, awesome, Cynthia. I just
What
wanna
if
make
little
sure.
Cynthia's like, I want a liberal arts degree and spend $100,000 on college? I'd be like, you're stupid too. Stop. You don't have to do that.
Do you think that it's kind of equivocating a bit to make the comparison of a liberal arts degree to getting gangbanged?
I think that, yeah.
The
Do you
industry.
think it's equal?
I
The
think
industry
so.
has.
This is like getting a liberal arts degree.
You know what? The best thing that ever happened to the industry is OnlyFans, because now it's on their terms, it's their creation, it's their art, it's their marketing,
Yeah,
it's
you're
their
not
entrepreneurship.
really answering the question about little Cynthia, though.
So,
Yeah, if we
no,
can
I'm
get
getting
an
there. I'm getting there right now.
All right.
So, thankfully, since the industry's changed so much, Camilla, who's been on here twice, do you remember her? She was the girl on the Mr. Beast show. Dark hair, blue eyes. She was.
Florida.
Yeah.
I think she's only been on here once.
Maybe
but
once.
I think I know who
Yeah,
you're
you know
talking
her, you
about.
know her.
She does that like height TikTok thing where she like
She's the queen of
checks,
TikTok.
Checks the guy's height.
Yeah. So she figured it out perfectly, and I would actually encourage my daughter to do what she does. She shows nothing on OnlyFans at all. Zero.
Yeah, but what if?
But she does TikTok and Reels so good. Catch and release. Guys come to see her naked. Fuck,
That's
she's
kind
not.
of a sneaky way to not actually answer the
She
question.
makes
so his
500 million a
question
month.
is,
500 million a
she
month.
comes and
Wait,
says,
hold on.
Camellia.
"That's not the
500
question."
million.
So, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah,
You mean
not
500,000?
Pardon me. 500,000
No,
a month.
500 million, I'm about to
But
say.
she will make
shit.
500
I might even
million.
consider. I might
see?
consider-
Then we all have a price.
So that is what I would tell my daughter. Honestly, don't show shit. Hook them in. Make, what is that, 5 million a year about? 6 million?
Yeah.
Wait.
So I just want to make sure I got this clear. If your daughter came to you and said that she wanted to go on and have sex and suck men's penises for money while she was being filmed doing it, that's the question. Would you tell her that was okay or not?
I would push her towards this route first.
So that would mean the other route was not okay?
I think if your daughter wants to do
Not
something,
the first
she's
choice I
gonna
would
do
support her to do. I would prefer that she did it this way first.
Why?
Because, well, it's just a...
Dignity.
This way, everything is in completely her control. She never has to go onto sets where, you know, they're not perfect, the porn sets. That's a fact. And I wish they were a little bit safer, because things do happen on set, and I would be worried for her in that sense. You know, they try their best to get it right, but...
Yeah, but he verbally yelled.
10 minutes in the debate time. 10 minutes ago, he's like, "Oh, it's a happy, safe place." 10 minutes later, "Well, it's not the safest place." Bruh. You're already massively walking back your previous statements. I don't think he even realizes.
At a chick for his cell phone though once.
Wait, what?
I just wanted to let you know he did verbally yell at a chick about her cell phone going off once, but I can see where on the set of one of these porn shoots where this 18-year-old is getting gangbanged, that things don't always go right, But Brian did yell at a chick one time because her cell phone went off.
That was the only stream I watched, and that was enough for me.
Okay. So anyway, back to this.
But back to that. Look, I just don't like anyone hitting women. Or
I don't like anybody
verbally
hitting.
or cyberbullying
Yeah,
them.
I
And
don't like
I thought
anybody hitting women
that's what Brian did when I attacked him.
Well, hold on. Just to be clear, I've never hit.
No,
You hit a woman. Where did we come up with that?
I thought that you were verbally, and then when I watched, I realized, okay, no, he doesn't actually go at them meanly. And I messaged him that. I'm like, we don't have to do personal attacks because that was actually wrong. You just set them up in a way to make them look like stupid.
Hold on. Got to challenge you there. I don't set them up.
Well,
Yeah, like
you know
you
what
said.
you're doing, Brian. You're not. An idiot.
Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing.
This whole show is the opposite of mine, where I do a comedy in the sense of bringing them up, talking funny stories, laughing with them. Yours is also almost a comedy in a way of
Why is it simping to hang out
let's
with
see
your
them.
friends?
Let's get them to say dumb shit.
I thought you wanted it
and go
loose.
viral.
Wait, hold on. Guys. Let's let Ryan finish. Go ahead.
All right.
So you do it the opposite way. It's similar in the way we get beautiful women in sex work to say viral shit. But I say it with more of a positive outlook. You say it with a bit more of a negative outlook.
Well, there's a couple things to clarify here. So first off, when it comes to the people that we have on the show, we do have OnlyFans girls on the show. We actually had somebody recently, one of our viewers, painstakingly actually go through all of our episodes and do analysis on their age, profession, what they, where they're from, etc. And we collected statistics. And I believe, Nick, could you pull up the stats really quick? Do we still have that pulled up? It's either 30% or, what's that? Shoot. If you can try to find it. I think it's in one of the Dropbox folders. In any case, it's either less than 20 or less than 30. I forgot the exact number. I think it's 20, could be 30. Less than 20 or 30% of the women we have on the show are involved in sex work in some capacity. So we've had over 1,000 guests. I think less than 200 of them have been.
So what do you yell at them about?
You do one per episode.
For the other 70% of women.
Well, I mean, we'll have conversations, broad conversations about. Sorry, we lost the. Oh, okay, we're good. We talk about dating-related topics. We'll get into culture war stuff. Sometimes we'll talk politics, but mostly we'll talk about dating.
What's wrong with yelling at chicks anyway? Like, why is that even a problem?
Yell at men.
It's
coward behavior.
I would yell at everyone.
It's coward behavior to yell at a
PSA
18-year-old girl.
donated $100. I watched
Yeah, thank you,
Brian
Ryan.
go at Andrew pretty hard with the lint roller.
spending
BTW
$100
pretty
on
comical fellows.
I have it, bro. By the way, do you guys want the lint roller? I see Kirill. There's a little. I have OCD, so there's like a little speck on your shirt if you want to.
Sure, you got some.
I'm just looking out. I know. I got.
Thank you.
dandruff
I have a
now.
girlfriend.
I
I'm
got the
not
dandruff.
trying to get laid anymore.
His
So I
girlfriend
don't care
doesn't
what I
shave.
look like.
Wait, you missed it. You just wait. Oh, did you guys see it? Oh yeah, good.
There you go. Let me get all the fucking crusty cum off my face. That wasn't a joke.
That was good. That was good.
And the thing is, these girls do have mental health issues.
Cause from porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
The
before?
thing,
do you think it's
the
before
thing that
porn
you
now?
advocate is great.
Hold on.
Wait, but don't you think it's before porn?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Wait. Sorry.
don't-
I was
isn't
about to say something. Come on. It's the negativity that comes with it.
Oh, the social stigma. That's the word you're looking for.
It's what's hurting them the most. And it's been a tough year. This year there was suicides, overdoses, and deaths. And I think a lot of them would not have gone all the way to that terrible, all the way bad and dark if the world was just fucking chill and peace and happy. You want to fuck on camera? Go have fun. It's people that are telling them they're fucking whores all the time. People like you, Andrew, that are getting to their fucking brains. Who knows? We could have saved a fucking life.
Well, okay. You know what? I'll grant the argument for a second that it's the social stigma that does it. So then you would have to grant that if we eliminated it, if we shut the industry down, they wouldn't have to deal with the social stigma.
You just
would
ate.
they?
I can tell. Because
Yeah,
you're
but that's
going.
insane,
Hang on.
America.
Let him
Freedom.
answer.
That's
Let
no
him
way
answer.
that's no way to do it.
Why is that no way to do it?
Because if it's their
Porn-
choice and they're safe, let them live and let live, baby.
For most of our history, this was outlawed because of the ramifications of the mental illness which came along with it, because of the massive amounts of STDs that came with it, and that's a big problem in that industry.
Actually, no.
Oh, well, let's go over the rates if you think.
Yeah, but you can't die from STDs like that anymore.
Yeah, well, you can't die from HIV.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Yeah, no, even
Well,
now
look at
you
me.
can die from HIV.
Nah, you take.
I
a
mean, you
pill,
could
you're
die
fine.
from fucking anything.
And you know what? I've slept with a lot of women, Andrew. I've gotten more STIs from non-porn girls than porn girls. I'll tell you right now.
How many STIs have you gotten?
That's not for debate.
Can I slide to
But
the right a
nothing
little bit
serious.
now?
I've only had I've only had the chill ones, you know.
Yeah,
So-
do you want? Have
The
you had
chill
multiple
ones.
times?
I've never had an STD in my life. And I'm pretty proud of that fact. Right? That's not something you want to like brag about, bro. What the fuck?
Though, like the chill.
Do you have permanent STDs?
No, I do not.
Okay,
I do
those
not.
are the scary ones.
But I mean, isn't it
hand
the
to
case?
hand to their god.
But good. Can I ask,
No, I
ask
don't.
You guys, I mean, Ryan.
I have
Hang
caught
on,
an STI
I'd
before.
like to finish this exchange. I'm almost done.
And
if
I'll
you
tell
don't
you,
mind.
I've never caught anything from a porn star. And
So,
I've slept with porn stars.
evidence shows that HIV.
Civilians. You know who's worse?
Yeah, hang on.
The
No.
clout chase girls in LA that are out with celebrities and they're out 8
We
nights
have
a week
we
partying.
literally have the numbers. That's one thing we got.
Those girls are who have STDs because they're sleeping with rock stars who fuck thousands
Yeah.
of women. That's where you gotta wrap it up with them.
Yeah, no, you
Porn
gotta
girls,
wrap it
they
up
get
with all of
tested
them.
every week.
Dude,
Yeah.
koalas have
They're
STDs.
fine,
Look how
and they
cute
only
they
fuck
are.
each other who get tested every
Yeah,
week.
well, here's what the evidence.
All good.
Here's what the evidence shows. Evidence shows HIV prevalence among sex workers 12 times greater. 12 times.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's
yeah,
including
bro,
prostitution,
but that's the
where it's
industry.
unregulated. We're talking porn.
Bro.
Who has more fucking
You're
hammer
saying sex
injuries
work-
than a
Say-
handyman?
Andrew, look up porn because you're taking prostitution.
Hang on.
But he's also
I'm going
using
through
the metric of people
Dude,
who do this for
you
a
gotta
living.
let me
You're using
finish.
third world
I've used these
countries that
already,
fuck
right?
without condom every day. 10 dudes a day.
gonna
Can I
let
sell
me
the
finish?
rest?
Let
I'm
me-
not sure if
you're
I
not letting
can
me
sell them
finish,
already.
So you can't even understand the
Just let him
argument.
finish, and then you guys can.
Countries with
Nick, is that what I do?
countries with legalized prostitution.
water for-
Legalized prostitution. That would be corn. With higher human trafficking, they have higher human trafficking inflows in countries where prostitution is prohibited. The scale and effect of legalizing prostitution, i.e. the expansion of the market, outweighs the substitution effect, where legal sex workers are favored over legal workers. This means that human trafficking increases if prostitution is legalized and if sex work is legalized. Across the board, human trafficking goes up. But here's the other side effect that you won't talk about. And this is one of the things that you need to kind of answer to.
Sure.
The fact is, according to this study, that the internet is so saturated with pornography, it makes it extremely hard to find the incidences of CP, which exist that are uploaded to these sites.
CP?
That's child stuff.
What's child?
Okay,
you can't say
yeah.
that.
It's estimated in 2003 that 20% of all pornography traded over the internet was that type of pornography. That since 1997, the number of child images like that are available on the internet had increased 1,500%. 1,500%, which means right now, by the way, somewhere around 67% of males before age 15 have watched full hardcore corn on the internet. Somewhere around 37% of girls.
Didn't you, Andrew?
No.
Didn't you?
The
Why
internet
not?
wasn't even around then.
What did you jerk off
We
to as
jerked
a
off to
kid?
like Macy's catalogs.
The thing is, the
what I
thing
did.
is, if you're watching it, you can be exploited by it. That's why you have a 1,500, 1,700% increase in the amount of child images which are now out there in the public.
For child porn, we're not even gonna
Bro.
none of us here fucking support. That's
Bro,
awful.
I'm not saying you support it. I'm saying that with the industry comes the entailment of this.
When we all discover our penis,
I mean, to enjoy
around
M&Ms,
grade
we
6,
have to
7,
have
8,
obese
we're all
people.
gonna see. Oh shit! What does this do? Oh, that feels kind of cool. We all do it. Even priests.
Yeah, so what?
Even nuns.
What does that have to do with anything?
All right, I'm gonna skip this because I really don't want to. They're going a little. I don't want to.
Market. Where there's market, there's demand. It is $100 billion a year industry, and if this didn't exist, guess what? They would be baristas.
And 30% of it is women consuming it as well. So the thing is that the industry still would exist without men. It
I
might
don't know.
only
I don't
be
know how
40
much-
billion instead of 100
I don't know
billion.
how many women are paying. I don't know how many they're paying. They get the
Oh,
free
lots
shit.
of them pay.
They get the free shit.
Lots of them pay to pretend.
Women cheap out on their porn.
But this is one of the worst arguments made by the kind of pro-corn side, is that if men didn't exist, this wouldn't exist. Yes, it would. Just like if women weren't making it, then there would still be gay porn, wouldn't
I
there?
just don't understand the, you know, my.
You know what crack dealers say? They say someone else is going to sell them crack. Right?
Is crack legal?
No.
If it was, would more people sell it?
Yeah.
Argument defeated.
Exactly.
Over to you.
No. That defeats your argument.
No, you got destroyed, bro.
No, I disagree.
Oh my God! Listen,
I disagree.
You just
Where there's
agreed
a market,
with me.
there is demand.
Yeah, but you just agreed that we can limit the market and the demand, right? Whether it's there or not, it reduces the amount of consumers. If, on the other hand,
You're saying if we made porn illegal, would there be less porn? Of course.
Yes.
You can make anything illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
Yes, but you can also create regulations around this. You
So
don't
you're
even have
okay
to make
with
it.
porn? Wait. So are you okay with porn?
Explain.
Yeah, please.
Wait. So wait. Just real quick. Are you okay with porn, or you're trying to say no porn?
Yeah, I would get rid of it altogether.
So what are?
But even if
you're willing to be
even
okay
if you
with
could
it.
meet somewhere where there's.
So where are you trying to meet? So tell me where you're trying to meet.
It would probably be there would be less porn.
So I would say. So here's what I would say.
Of course.
I'd say you couldn't get rid of it tomorrow. Okay. But you could do some things which would greatly regulate it. For one, right? I'd say you need on the internet to upload some kind of photo ID in order to access these sites. That way you can keep minors off of them. Period.
Do you think that works? Because I'm as a 14-year-old, literally can do whatever I want.
Let me finish the solution, and then you can criticize it. That's fair, right? Next, I would up the age of which you can actually do this.
No, it's Nessie.
To somewhere around 25 years old.
Who wants to see a 25-year-old
27-year-old, right? I would definitely up the
Poor little
ante
fella.
of when a person could enter
Well,
into
little.
a contract like this. For the same reason that you can't go and rent a car until you're 25 years old. There's a good reason for that, and it's because you don't really understand the contracts that you're entering into. So this is a big problem.
Can I apply that to religion? This entire bullet points as well. We shouldn't indoctrinate children into religion until they're 25.
All you have to do is falsify it, like I just did with corn, and then sure.
Okay.
You know what? I don't hate any of your points.
Yeah, I actually don't. But your arguments have all been arguments have all been these people are gross and this is gross. Not
that hasn't been my argument.
I'm not mad at those points at all.
I want.
But at what point in those did you say I don't want 9 cocks in a mouth? Because that was your original argument.
So no, what I'm saying that was distinct, and it was going against something which was said back towards Brian about a cell phone incident. When I'm talking about, he thinks, oh, it's really mean that you yelled at an 18-year-old because her cell phone went off versus, but I'll watch her get gangbanged by 8 dudes, even though that's going to be massive ramifications.
I
somehow,
if I face fuck my girlfriend and you yell at her, I'm going to be like,
shut guy yelling at a girl that I'm seeing.
You guys got to listen. Let me get the point out.
Yell at a man. Show me how tough you are, buddy boy.
Oh yeah. Instead of 8 men ganging on one, that's some type of like savage, awesome, epic man.
I'm standing for
Fucking
whatever a girl wants to do.
ridiculous.
She does not want to
she
be
wanna
yelled
do.
at by a guy. To be cyberbullied on, then I don't support it.
Okay,
She
yeah.
wants to go get fucked by 40 dudes. God bless her.
Yeah, so she can consent to go do that, but not get in an argument.
God
Got
bless
it.
her.
Yeah, not getting in
You
an
know,
argument. An argument's
I don't
too
want
much.
40 dicks
Yeah,
in my
but I
mouth.
mean, if you fight with my girlfriend, she's done horrible things in bed with me. That these two don't equate, right? I face fucked my girlfriend, but you are mean to her in public. Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick back to you.
What is that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But you should expect the same thing from the religious to people who are exploiting women and exploiting men in the porn industry.
Now,
the same thing should apply there.
The religion thing. Back to
you
the religion.
fucking
If you're saying,
little
because
shit
you do this
fuck.
thing to this person, right?
Right.
And I have some emotional investment here. I'm going to do something back. Well, that's exactly what the religious are saying.
Oh,
to
you
you.
little freak.
They're saying we have an emotional investment in mankind, and we're not going to let you exploit them. That's what they're saying. They're saying the exact same thing you are.
But they're exploiting you with the religion.
Yeah, that's
You discuss your body being a cup you're filling with sins, but then you're like,
I don't
"Oh, my
even
sins
need-
are
I just
okay,
realized I
but I'm
didn't
gonna
even
tell
need
my
to
daughter
still.
not to do
well,
that."
you know what an analogy is, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so great. So I can make an analogy so you understand conceptually what
know,
I'm
I
saying.
got it,
Doesn't
yeah.
mean I'm giving you the physical reality.
Yes, I know that's not your soul.
Andrew, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
I am pretty sure.
If you do, like your last points were fine, but when you say it's okay, porn is legal, block it, then it creates an unsafe environment.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Look what happens with your priests when you say they cannot masturbate or have sex. Look what they do.
I don't know, because my priest can have sex and get married.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
That's
Your
dope.
Catholic
Yeah.
priests. Look what they do when you block something.
He's not a Catholic.
I'm not a Catholic.
I don't know, okay? I don't know shit about religion. But you look at Catholic priests.
Mm-hmm.
You block them from something. Now they're doing it in real fucked up, unsafe ways. So if you
wow, that's
if you block porn,
what a crazy good point. You know what?
it really is.
This is a crazy
I
good
just
point.
snapped.
For instance, you're right. A Catholic priest is going to be probably 10, 20 times higher than the average person when it comes to going after kids that
CP,
way.
not
That's
P,
true.
but yeah,
yeah,
CM.
but teachers are about 100 times more likely to do it in public schools, where it's mandatory that you send your kids. So
I wasn't talking about teachers. I'm talking about priests.
yeah, just saying.
I'm talking about
but
priests.
wait, it's taboo.
You know who's
right?
going-
Hang on, it's taboo in both. But here you're worried about priests, whereas the mandate is that you send your kids to public school. Their likelihood of getting assaulted there is way, way higher by the staff and teachers. So not sure this is a great point for
No,
you.
it's a great point because you.
Is it really?
Yeah, much higher, almost 100 times
Let's
higher.
pull that up. Regardless,
I'm
just-
okay
not
giving it
saying
to
only
schools, too.
priests do it. I'm not saying
okay
only priests do it. I'm saying when you put rules on things, I feel like, and this could be wrong, I feel like all my friends wanted to smoke weed when it was buying it off drug dealers, and then when Canada legalized it, weed's not my thing. People want to do what they can. So if you block porn, it's just, and I was smoking some bad shit. I had some bad trips. Porn, that could happen in porn. If you're gonna get sketchy fucking weird dudes making girls do things they don't want, there's no safe words or
Oh, man,
regulations.
that's crazy. So I guess we
Fuck.
should get rid of stop signs, stop lights, traffic laws.
No,
It's
you
back
should
here.
regulate
In
and
fact,
make everything safe.
if you've got a speed
and let
limit,
people do what they want.
if there's a speed limit there, then that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna break.
I
it
look away for
because
2
the speed
seconds. This
limit's
thing's like
there.
yeet. Like,
Yes.
I mean, I do break the
Less-
speed
yo,
Bye,
limit.
on the
Felicia.
Autobahn,
And I run
where's
stop
it,
signs.
Germany?
No speed limit.
And guess what? Less fucking accidents, Andrew. Got 'em!
The less accidents which happen in the Autobahn. Do you know why that is?
Because
Men are driving.
it's
Well, yeah, but no. Do you know why that is? Do you think if they put a speed limit on the Autobahn, that suddenly there would be a bunch more accidents?
I don't know, dude.
one could argue.
Then argue it.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. No one knows until
So
they're
I just want to make sure that we got this right. There's a 4-way cross, right? 4 ways.
Health
You want to take
warning.
the stop signs out of that, right?
Need a target.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well,
I'm saying you
wait,
shouldn't-
no. If the stop sign's there,
That's
your
all-
impulse is going to be.
What's the
I'm not
analogy?
stopping for you,
No, my
motherfucker.
point is that you shouldn't just cancel porn because it'll make it a shitty, unsafe place and more bad shit will go wrong.
Yeah,
That's what
what's
I'm
going to be worse than the exploitation of kids up to 1,500 times the rate of before we had porn legalized? What's going to be worse than that?
The porn companies that are doing have nothing to do with the kids. Nothing.
Bro, okay, you're right. The smoking companies have nothing to do with the cancer.
Right. I don't think you just wake up one day and want to like
you
bang
think
kids.
a big porn company, I'm not going to tiny names in the
Right.
same sentence, but a big one has anything to do with child porn? They don't. At all.
Bro.
They're regulating shit like a corporate
Dude,
business.
Don't say that word, child this, because of YouTube. I don't mind the words.
Sure.
I love getting into it.
Got it.
but-
CP, CP.
Yeah.
CP.
Don't even say that. Just say CD. So anyway.
You said CP.
Yeah, I did. You're right. But anyways, so back to this, just so you understand. What you're saying would be the equivalent of me saying tobacco
Chris
companies have nothing
donated
to do with one-
$100. You guys argue like the of bimbos that come on.
I got
You
a
make
couple
it
things
valid
after
points and nervously laugh when making them. And then
Is
look
Andrew
at
your
each
secret
other for
weapon?
affirmation and support while
Yeah.
giggling at each other. Cringe.
I can't get a word in. You guys are just.
You're
way
not
too
talking.
talkative.
I barely
I'm trying
talk
to
either.
I'm
It's all
trying to
Andrew.
talk.
I'm going to have a smoke. I'll
No,
let
you
you
can-
go.
you can-
Yeah.
Well, I want to have a smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll
You
let
go
go.
smoke and dip. I
While we
respect
do
that.
That's a sin, man.
Yeah, that is a sin.
It's not a sin.
It isn't?
We'll get into it as soon as he.
What about the shot we did before the show?
Not a sin.
Okay.
Andrew is.
There.
Molly.
There.
All right, guys. Andrew's going on a brief smoke break. He'll be back just momentarily. Nick, why don't you pull up the stats really quick because we mentioned it earlier.
I saw you guys texting, and that's another.
Texting.
It's another bonus that we don't have.
What? Him and I.
They have
What are we gonna?
enforcers.
What are you and I gonna?
They have their call a friend. They have their ask the audience.
Hold on. So hold on.
That's all
So
good, though.
this is for our most recent. We've done. I think this is from 181 episodes of ours. We've done 185. So the percentage is about.
These people are
20%.
fucking annoying me. It's the
About
same fucking
20% sex workers,
cunt.
80% quote unquote
Douchebag.
normal women on the show. So the majority of the women we have on the show are normal, non-sex workers, civilians.
Right. They take
Which of your
just to the
clips-
face without a
Which of
camera.
your clips go the most
Precisely.
viral?
Honestly, the ones without sex workers.
No,
Some of
really?
our most viral moments, not a sex worker. We have had viral moments with sex.
Maybe that's
workers.
my algorithm then.
It certainly could be. Nick, we're gonna pull up the super chat. All right, we have Nathaniel Cook. You say that you shouldn't yell at an 18-year-old because she's young / little girl, yet you would F an 18-year-old. Would you say that you are effing? Okay, well that last part.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah. But I mean, I think in one of your maybe Instagram stories, Ryan. You said something along the lines of, this 40-year-old, by the way, we're like the same age. Almost.
Yeah, I'm the 40.
Something like he brings on these 18, 19-year-old girls and he just disrespects them. But it's like, I will certainly concede that occasionally I will get flustered or frustrated or sometimes lose my cool, and I'll get frustrated. The girl will be like, what the fuck? Or, whatever it is. But I would assume you're totally fine with 18-year-old women doing like hardcore porn.
I don't know. I think it's a little young to start. And
But they can.
The advice that the veterans do give 18, 19, 20-year-old girls is, wait a bit, maybe you're a little young to start. And I back that.
Right, but you can't be mad at someone for using the law to their advantage, right? Like, if you could buy cigarettes at 18, you're going to go do it.
Sure. Yeah, they can do it.
Like, do I think 18-year-olds are gross? Yes.
I don't think they should jump in that young, to be honest.
Fair enough. I did want to talk to you guys. So
Stop running
Ryan got
away,
one of
man.
These
So
OnlyFans
annoying.
girls on their shows.
You run so fast, too.
I think
Jesus.
this goes beyond. This is actually one of my big criticisms that, not of you, but this. And well, do you have an OnlyFans? I think you might, but I don't know if you post anything.
Yeah, so Pillow Talk does. We've posted 6 clips.
Okay.
And it's where I have them fuck on the show.
But you're not in any of the videos, correct?
No, I sit there and I interview them while they fuck.
Okay. I think I saw a clip on your Twitter.
What the
So
fuck?
you're just in the corner.
Yeah.
In any case.
If people are gonna hate on me, they call me a cuck.
Yeah,
Easiest
so
thing to say.
one of, I guess, the criticisms I've had.
How's
and
that not? Well, like,
Wait.
What, to just watch someone
Well,
have
if you
sex?
Google what a cuck means, it's you like watching your wife get fucked.
that wouldn't be. Yeah, that.
I mean,
wouldn't
I'll
be
watch
fuckery. It's just
people fuck.
It's just odd.
Yeah, definitely.
But do you commentate? Do you do color commentary like
the
NFL,
fuck?
like while there?
Yeah.
So what do you?
Yeah, I do.
How does it go?
What the
So,
fuck, bro?
We've done it 5 times now.
We're so cooked as a society, dude.
So our most viral episode. So really, what Pillow Talk is, it's kind of bringing mainstream comedy, Barstool of rated R, so of porn industry. So it's comedy, fun, sex, positive, have fun. It's a comedy show, right? Every now and then, I like to shock the world and go a little viral. So our most viral episode is we had this guy, Jake Marshall, at stage 4 cancer, begging me to meet his 2 dream porn stars, Kazumi and Nikki Benz. So I flew him down to be on the show and meet them. It was his dying wish. And we surprised him with a fucking threesome, where they fuck him on the show.
Did he die?
Best day of his life. And then we sold that. I told him I'd split the money with him 50-50, sell it on OnlyFans, $15 to see the whole episode. Went crazy, did very well. That money got him into special intensive care unit, saved his fucking life, and got rid of the cancer.
Doing God's
True story.
work. So
I'm not mad at that.
one thing I did want to get in when it came to OnlyFans. So let's even just
Do you
put
want to fuck
aside-
2 porn stars to save your cancer?
No.
Or you would just pray?
No.
Mind
So
you,
hold on,
Yeah,
hold
no,
on,
I
hold on,
wouldn't
guys,
fuck-
guys,
Wouldn't
guys.
fuck 2 porn stars ever.
So
Pretty gross.
let's just put aside the criticisms of the actual
gross.
I think
nudity.
Indian food's gross.
So let's put aside the criticisms of the actual nudity.
Do I
and
need to
stuff.
keep this for the cooking?
One thing a lot of OnlyFans girls are engaged in is, so one component of OnlyFans, and I'm not really an expert in it, but I've heard from girls themselves, is they offer essentially, and I think the way maybe they get it through tips, or they charge for chats, for messaging. To be able to message the girls, the guys have to pay them money, and the girls represent that it's them, like the girl talking
I hear
to
you.
the guy.
I see where you're going.
And so,
And what's
putting-
actually happening?
Wait. Hold on.
I don't like to promote that part of it because it cock blocks my girl's bag.
Well, so, and I, as a courtesy.
But we can talk about it. We can talk
so
about it.
Yeah, so actually, as a courtesy, if
So
we
those
do-
guys are actually gay.
Hold on. Let me just make my point. So as a courtesy, a lot of the time, I will actually, since they're coming on, because I don't want to like, unless they're super rude, I'll refrain from bringing up this criticism of OnlyFans, just whatever. But so they have what's called typers and chat or chatters, where it's not them who's chatting, not the girl specifically who's chatting to the men, but it's some guy in a male.
I don't know what you're
typically-
talking about.
Hold on. It's a male in the Philippines who's pretending to be her, but these girls are representing, are saying, you're talking to me.
Bro, women
And so-
lie.
Sure, but hold on. But so when you're,
I'm not tweeting at Wendy when I'm tweeting at Wendy's.
No, but hold on.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I know.
Hold on, let me make my argument. So when you're advertising a product, and if you're saying you can talk to me, I'm the one talking to you, and you're charging money for it. This is actually
It's called fraud. Yeah.
It's fraudulent to say you're talking to me, but it's some dude in the Philippines. In fact, you're basically like forcing that dude to be kind of gay. I don't know if it's gay, like if he's sexting.
I get your point. I get your point.
You know what I mean?
It's a very good point.
But it's a but. You're looking
non-consensually making him gay.
Yeah, but you're looking at sex work as sex work and not that as a business, and that's just delegating some
So
responsibility.
Brian, I hear your point,
It's a business.
and it's a good one. You raise a good point there.
The
and
Sistine Chapel wasn't
and I
painted
do
by
see that.
Michelangelo alone, right? He had assistants, and that's what these OnlyFans chatters are. They're helping me fulfill my dream of fucking living on an island making $1 million a year.
You know what I really think?
Sure. What do you think?
I don't think they care. The guys. I don't think they fucking
Because they're
care.
just getting the content to whack off.
They
to.
know. If a documentary came out exposing this, I bet the numbers wouldn't fucking change, and the guys are still there chatting. This is why AI is coming out. And it's blowing up.
then the
I
AI
didn't think it
will
was going to
take
work. I was like, no, they want to talk. They think they're talking to Angela White when they're not. No. They don't fucking care. They want to jerk off and be sexting who they think is them. They probably deep down know. They don't have time to answer a billion people.
There's
I'm
enough
not sure.
mentally ill men who are like, I don't care.
Some are
I'm
probably
lonely
stupid
after
enough
a
to
long
think
day
so,
at
but
work.
some
I'm
probably
going to
don't
talk
give
to
a
a fake girl.
Well, there's two things here. So, yes, there are the men who they subscribe to the OnlyFans and they mostly care about the images and maybe the talking, the chatting is secondary to them. And they, whatever, it's some fucking bot, robot, assistant, person, third-party Fiverr in the Philippines.
Sure.
But then I would argue, I would say most of the men that are subscribing to the OnlyFans, and part of there's
Bro,
this
these
sort
guys
of,
draw
I don't know if
for
it's
having 6
parasocial,
legs
but
each. They ain't dropping
they're
no
all
legs.
selling this girlfriend experience too.
Look at my life.
And then that's when these girls are going to sort of, oh, I'm single. I'm actually romantically interested in you. Continue financially supporting in me, and at the end of the rainbow, potentially there's a chance to be in a relationship with these girls. Of course, this is never the case. They typically have boyfriends, which they hide. But speaking strictly on the whole chatter typer thing, I would say most of these men are naive. They don't know. And so if they do believe that if you're selling a service, you can talk to me, but it's actually some person being paid minimum wage in
it's lip
Bosnian, whatever
You
it
think
is.
Bieber runs his own Twitter?
You're just
when he's
lip-syncing
tweeting back
on
at
stage.
fans.
That's
It's the
it.
same thing. They don't fucking care. Bieber tweeted me.
If
They want to
so-
believe it. They want to believe it.
Well, I'll make the same claim for Justin Bieber. If he's advertising that you can speak directly to me, and if you subscribe to my Twitter, then yes.
Yeah.
But if he's saying you can speak with me,
Are
I
you
do
asking
think
if
it's
that's fraud? Yeah, sure.
It's
But
absolutely
so is
fraud.
the full self-drive from Tesla. Fraud is all around us. Why do we care that a bunch of fucking losers are being scammed out of their money over naked photos? Do you really care about those people?
Well,
I
the
don't.
photos is one thing, but the conversation.
I bet if this came out
Who
with a
cares?
big Netflix
The people are
piece
just lonely.
and shocked
People
the
are
world,
lonely.
I bet you'd be surprised how little they fucking care. I bet.
So you don't have any objections to?
I don't
the
care
fraud?
because a
Make your money,
fool
baby girl.
being separated
Entrepreneur.
from his money.
I see what you're saying, and
It is
I get
capitalism.
There's an ethical line on it because you could argue some of them do push it to the come chat with me.
Bro,
Yeah.
the hot girl's not gonna fuck me because I drink a Bud Light, regardless of what their fucking commercial says.
But why are these guys
right?
giving
It's
them
like-
money for it? If you're buying pictures, sure, but to just send money, $800 to a girl, you think she's
Come
gonna,
on, dude,
You
you
think
don't-
she's gonna fuck you, bro?
No, I'm not saying.
Do you,
hold
you
on.
don't honestly, like, realistically, in everything that goes on in the world in terms of capitalism and making money, you don't really give a fuck that these dudes are being scammed out of $1 at a
do.
time. You really do?
Yes, of course.
So, but
I object to the other ways in the world in which people are getting scammed or fucked over too.
Now I see your stance on that, and I'm not going to argue that it's good that they're doing this, but I actually just
it's
don't-
automation.
I don't think the guys would give a fuck.
That's maximizing your pussy. That's all these guys are doing. These girls
Yeah,
are
but
like,
they
I
can
work hard,
still-
work
So look, even
smarter.
if
They
we're
can do that
arguing
without
with
being
you,
committing
they
frauds.
still do
Right?
it,
This is
but
such a
I think
dumbass
it's
argument.
misrepresented.
Besides that, it's a
I think it's.
You know,
I mean, it's a
come in the
dumbass that's saying it,
champagne
so
room.
it
If I
makes
notice I'm
sense,
gonna
but
fuck
still.
you, I don't fuck at the
It's
champagne room
contradictory
after
to
10
your
songs.
own, to
Same
your
idea.
own worldview. Your worldview is you're fucking delusional. You pray to the sky daddy who doesn't exist. But if you want the delusion of chatting with somebody who doesn't exist on the other end, that's fine as long as I can make some fucking money. However, if the religious are pushing that, that's bad because it's What?
Yeah, but I'm
It's
not
a lie?
arguing that against you. I didn't come in here attacking a religion. I was just saying that
You said
they're
it's,
both
you
equal.
said it's literally mental illness.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well then how's that not an attack?
But isn't that an attack?
But that's just my opinion. I don't fucking
That's
stand
still
on
an
the corner.
attack. Whether
Sure.
whether it's
well,
your
I'm
opinion
sorry
or
for
not.
attacking you.
Well, you're not attacking me. You're attacking the religion, though.
Right, but you don't have to wear
And so
the hat.
I'm attacking the idea that this fraud is fine because you happen to make
Yeah, but
fucking money
religion
from
is
it.
also fraud.
Oh, I
right?
make
Give money and
from
then you'll
it.
get into heaven.
No, you
right?
know what?
Religion
I-
has tons of
Has
fraud.
nothing to do
There's no
with
fraud
money.
in religion.
No,
I
of course
see
there
your
is.
stance.
And it's all wrong. All fraud in
but then
religion
why
is
are
wrong.
you part of it?
Because I don't believe that all churches are fraudulent. That
Okay.
they have
And
an
I don't believe that
they have
all-
an epistemic belief
I don't believe
structure.
that all sex workers are.
Yeah,
what you
great,
think they are.
but you are defending this. You say this is fine, this fraud is fine, there's nothing wrong with it because it makes you money. That's capitalism.
No, because there's no
baby.
harm.
The delusion
There's
is
no one's
fine.
being harmed there.
There is people objective. Not only are there objectively victims here of this fraud, which would be A, the guy who thinks he's having this parasocial relationship with this chick, but then two,
No, I
this
guess a
woman
loser.
illicitly getting the
This
money
grind
this
for
way.
these legs
It's
is
even
killing
harmful
me.
to her. There's two victims. You don't victimize yourself.
I
and you
lie
victimize
every
the other
time I
person.
had to get laid. Right? That's we both. It's a dance. It's a dance. We both are lying. If you are delusional, if you think every
What do you
person's
mean you're
honest,
lying to get laid?
when you're fucking 19 and trying to go to a bar, you're lying about how nice
This
your
is
place
my
is.
car, not my parents.
Right? Like you're literally doing everything you can to get to your goal.
Do you? I mean, when you were 25, were you lying to get laid?
Probably. Probably. What's the deal? Well, who cares?
Well, I mean, I would think that women would care.
I'm not lying like,
So
hey,
do
you know,
think-
I'm lying like, hey, it's 12 inches. That's my lie.
Hang on. So then, just get this right. Let's say you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, and you take off the pants of the girl who's next to you, and there's a penis there because it was a transgender person.
Bro, you think if I went to bed and didn't suck that dick the night before, I would know that there's a penis. Right away.
Would you feel like you were defrauded if a woman took you home, and you took off their pants and there was a penis? Would that be fraud?
I would blame myself for not checking.
It's your fault.
It is.
It's your, not that they had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
They weren't misrepresenting themselves. They weren't doing any of that.
Probably.
Yeah,
look,
probably.
yeah, look.
And he would say, "Hey, you shouldn't be fucking doing that. That's
I'd be
totally
like,
wrong,
bro,
right?"
No,
you have great tits.
Transgenders should disclose. I have a dick, by the way. I know that
Yeah.
you think I'm a woman, but I have a penis.
Why? Because otherwise it's fraud. Because otherwise you're being dishonest and you are.
These guys are having a really hard time defending their
Actually meeting
viewpoints.
someone in person is a lot different than just
We knew they
having
would,
I
but
know a girl
DMs.
that gave
It's
a
worse
guy
than
a
I thought it was
blowjob.
gonna be.
Played on the Blue Jays, and she gave him a blowjob in the bathroom at a bar. We were all at a sports bar, and she ran out and said, "I just sucked his dick, and I have a dick," and that's not cool
No, it's not.
because he thought it was a woman.
Yeah, it seems like misrepresenting.
That sounds like
yourself.
assault.
Yes, exactly.
Sounds like misrepresenting yourself, and fraud can do some serious damage, like lying to a woman. I would
Now-
argue that lying to a woman in order to bet her would also, that would be taking advantage
How
of
is an
her.
ugly guy like me supposed to get laid, bro?
I guess with some honesty. I guess with some honesty.
You got a lot of status.
I gotta let, yeah.
You got a good following.
Okay.
You got your own company, brand. You
Sure.
Make good money.
Sure, but we all lie to each other every fucking day.
That doesn't
she
mean
wears
it's
makeup.
doesn't mean it should be
fucking-
encouraged.
She's face tuning photos. I'm lying about how much money I have.
But there
What?
are there are
what? Come on, dude. You're just-
What?
Is that you're lying to your girl about how much money you have?
I'm saying
you're
when I was
married. Are you
younger.
married?
No.
when you're
He's
younger.
just joking around.
I'm
He's saying
busting
that
balls.
dick
I'm
is
just,
orange.
I'm just saying there's a difference between waking up with someone and having sexual intercourse and being defrauded that way versus faceless DMs, right? It's like I
No,
don't
what
freak
I'm
out if
saying-
I'm catfished.
What I'm saying, the logic of the two positions is
Some
that you're
fraud's
being
okay.
catfished. You're being catfished in both scenarios. It's being
One
misrepresented.
has a less smaller victim. One has
Yeah.
almost no victim.
Yeah,
Whatever
no,
fan
there's still
donated
victims.
$100.
Who cares?
Yeah, I care. The same reason you do about the
Wait,
trans
one sec,
thing.
one sec.
Well, no. Are you?
You care?
One sec, one sec,
Knowing
one
the
sec, one
truth
sec.
should be considered sexual assault. Guy in the hat looks like he doesn't shower.
Yes.
These
So-
people are funny.
But
These are
yeah,
great. I love
mean,
these
back
guys.
to this, just like your logic
Thank you.
is.
Thank you, brother.
Just like your logic is, that's
Should've
assault.
taken my hat off.
That's sexual assault. Should have disclosed it. Totally lying in order to defraud somebody for some type of sexual gratification. It's the same fucking thing.
You
Tell
know
me
what?
how it's not.
You know what? I can't wait to see when it does get exposed that there are shatters, how the money and how the economy of OnlyFans stays exact fucking same. And that's all there is to know about it.
Yeah, but you're not.
That's all there is to know.
You're not answering to the question though. How is it not fraud the same way it would be.
It's
as
fraud.
when
It's
the
a
dude runs out and goes, "I'm a dude. Just suck this guy off. He didn't know I was a
But
dude."
would you agree?
No celebrity has time to manage their message.
Question. Let me ask
They
you.
don't have time.
Would you agree that there's degrees of fraud? Waking
Yeah.
up with someone,
Yeah,
or
sure.
just being like, someone just milked me for $100.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. And that's it.
I gotta leave you in the trenches. I've had 8 waters. I gotta pee.
But you still
Okay.
got to
Okay.
agree with
Yeah, I'm
me
fine.
that even
Okay.
if there's
Go easy on my boy.
even if there's
That's all right.
degrees to it, it's still all bad.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And if it's all bad, get rid
But
of all
like,
of it.
but like to me, I'm like, harmless victims. Just a bunch of bros who got defrauded. It
I mean,
happens
it
with
kinda
crypto.
sounds like you're
Happens
just
with fucking
waving
rug
away the
pulls.
fact that
But it
many of
shouldn't.
these women
Like, that's
will
the
suck-
whole-
will
that's their
suck
whole
these guys
point,
in for their
right?
entire life savings. And
But yeah,
sometimes
crime.
it's not even-
It
well,
happens.
most of the
Can I
time-
Yeah,
ask you
okay,
a
but it
question,
shouldn't,
though, dude?
right?
Like,
So
you're
maybe we can
obviously an
try and stop
intelligent
it.
Human being. Would you ever find yourself in a position to be sending your life savings to a woman?
Me?
At that point,
No.
you would look at that guy's the clown in that situation.
But I
Fraud
also-
or no, you're like, you're a little bit
But I
nuts.
also understand that I was born with a symmetrical shape, right? That when I was in my younger years, especially, I was a very handsome guy.
pull up
It
the
was
photo?
it was very
gonna
easy.
pull up the photo.
It was very easy for me to have.
you?
No.
No.
It was very easy for me to have relationships with women.
Right.
There's many men who I
got
talk
me?
to all over the world who are intelligent, but they fall for this delusions because
That a porn star wants to date them,
Yes,
bro?
because
That's like
they're-
me being like, Scarlett Johansson's been texting
Yes.
me all week.
The thing is that through overt propaganda,
And some people believe that.
many things.
The
which make
frauds
them
these
dumb.
days.
Well,
They're
it's not
dumb.
The
just
Brad
dumb.
Pitt one was
Bro,
hila-
come on.
well,
If you heard
hilarious.
your boy spent his life savings on an OnlyFans girl, you'd be like,
That's
bro,
not out yet.
Yeah,
He's
okay,
he's
but
playing the demo.
I've seen very intelligent
It's too
men.
late. It's okay.
I've
It's too
seen
late.
very intelligent men spend their entire life savings on a bad woman they end up marrying too.
So that's it.
The thing is, though, is that that's not their fault.
I'm definitely
that
getting
that
it.
happened.
It looks like a return to form.
$100.
Just one sec.
I've had sex with
It's like old school in a new
450
jacket.
plus women, and I've
Let's
never
go.
had to lie
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, it
You
looks
can do
fantastic.
without fraud.
did
If
I
you're
get it?
going
Yeah, I
to
got it.
pay, you might as well do it in person. I'm not a saint, but I'm also not a simp.
Yo, thank you, Law Paladins. Good to see
Thank
you.
you.
Chat.
I love when a guy brags about
Legend,
banging
yeah,
450
sick,
women.
bro.
I thought it was like 500 last show. What happened?
He said 450 plus.
Oh, 450 women, 50 dudes. There it
No,
is.
plus. Yeah.
He said plus.
Okay.
Yeah, plus.
Do you know these guys at this point, pretty much?
Yeah, I've
Do you
gone
say-
like camping with a couple of them.
Are they weird?
No,
Do you
it's-
find it weird that dudes tip you?
Do I find it?
Do you feel like a
weird?
whore?
No, I don't think it's weird for
It's-
people to pay for good entertainment.
Patronage. Patronage.
Yeah, like I go watch movies. I don't find that
And
weird.
that's
Right,
why
but I mean,
guys pay
$100
on
is a lot.
OnlyFans because they're getting entertained.
Yeah, dude, so there's going to be types of entertainment which are terrible for you. Like, for instance, if we had a gladiatorial ring where dudes had fucking gladiuses
My
and
dream.
they
My
hacked each other to
fucking dream.
pieces.
Yes, please.
I'm sure that would be entertaining, but it would also be barbaric, brutal. It would be bad for you to watch it. It wouldn't
My
be good for
dream.
society to have it.
I miss those
It would lead to
days.
mass exploitation. It would lead to probably a new form of slavery. It would be fucking awful.
Wait,
So what are the bad points?
I feel like
Well done. Well
I feel
done.
like
The
Andrew-
trolling almost got me a little bit.
Bruh,
there.
I mean,
if
At
you
the-
were in charge of the country, it would just be a little bit fucking boring. You know?
Oh,
You would
yeah.
probably cancel
Giant
UFC.
Panic
You would probably
donated
cancel
$100.
showing
I'm a
nipples, nude
commercial
beach.
litigation lawyer. Hearing these guys' view on commercial fraud has me very curious how by the books their cum operation is run. I assume your counsel is blowing up your phone, Lamau.
Yes, my lawyer's texting me right now.
I almost
cum mean?
wonder. I almost
Sexual
wonder
degenerate.
if there's like.
Oh, is that what it
if
means?
it could be a
Coomers.
class action lawsuit.
Cooming, gooning, it's all.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, if they get clipped, fine. But like, I don't feel for these. These aren't victims to me. To me, of all the shit that happens in the world, a bunch of dudes being scammed out of a bunch of money over like them thinking they're dating fucking Sky Bree. Like, bro, there's
You know,
bigger
I
fish to
actually
fry. in
did.
this world.
There's a documentary coming out. They say it's going on Hulu. Maybe not. I hope it is. But anyways,
You're in it?
It's called Simps, actually. And
Are you going to be on the front cover?
wow, that's you, my man.
I think they reached out to us.
Coxie donated
bet, yeah, they did.
$105.
Yo, Coxie,
Hey,
what?
fellas, great episode so far. I
Forgot to
like
grind.
the strong difference in ideas, robust arguments.
I've been grinding the whole time, damn it, come on.
Funny too.
How am I not at the
And solid
required
way
experience
to
yet?
Kirill with good rebuttals.
Kirill.
Firing on
Close.
all
Hey, he's
cylinders.
complimenting you, Kirill.
That's why I just
Kirill,
fist
good.
pounded him. I said,
Firing-
Firing,
Coxie.
firing on all cylinders. well, the viewership's been
so
good.
I get some of that tip because I'm mentioned.
No.
I'm a Jew. Come on, bro.
Hey,
You said it.
Don't say that.
You said it.
so what
Disavow.
what their doc's about is they brought up all these guys in cases
Hand sanitizer over here? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
where they're spending more than 80% of their income on OnlyFans, and I think that's not the girl's problem. These
I'm gonna
guys are fucking
die.
idiots. If you were living in your mom's basement making 40K, you're spending 35 on OF.
$100.
So I
What is wrong with this guy?
There is worse ways to spend money than on OnlyFans.
True
You
that.
could spend it on repackaged cheap Chinese shirts from assholes live forever.
Love it. This is great. Can you give
Greetings
me that
from
clip?
Papua New Guinea.
Make sure.
So
That was good.
So I just
That was
want to
great.
make sure. I just want to make
Is it
sure
Papua
that
New
what
Guinea?
you're
Is that
saying,
where-
the entailment of this, fucking
Papua.
piece of shit, and
Wait.
take advantage of people.
But doesn't religion
just
take-
because they're not that smart?
But doesn't religion generally take advantage of simple-minded people?
No,
Like,
considering the smartest people that I've ever met are religious.
Who?
And the dumbest are not. Just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying there's just hard, like, I don't want to talk religion because we won't,
yeah,
we
that's
won't
fair.
convince each other,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, there's no argument.
And that there's no reason to. I don't even use religious arguments. But what I
Right.
do is explain. I'm going to express that there's no Christian faith, nor Jewish faith, by the way, that I'm aware of, that would ever say that it was okay to take advantage of men or women because of a low IQ. That'd be like me saying, "Oh yeah,
You met Jews?
I fucked her. You know why?"
Let's not.
Have you met my people?
Well, no,
we
hold
literally
on,
would take
hold on.
advantage of anyone for $1.
Okay.
I just wanted. Hey,
Let's not go there.
I just wanted
Let's
to.
not
I
go
just
there,
wanted to
bro.
bring
You
it
should
out.
not
But
go
anyway, so back to this. Back to this. That would be like me saying, "Yeah, I take advantage of low IQ women
Lol
and have sex
Paladins
with them."
donated $100. I enjoy watching Andrew verbally slaughter fools like you on this podcast. It's more exciting than some OnlyFans fakery. You made a bad assumption. Paying for it once doesn't mean you always pay.
Right.
Thank you,
so,
Lol.
so the entailment here, imagine if I said, yeah, I only fuck low IQ women who are stupid that I can take advantage of. Would you say that that was immoral?
I see what you're saying, and I don't like the way you're comparing it.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't like-
nice. Would you say that's
No,
immoral?
because I don't like the way you're
Yeah,
comparing
would you
it.
say it's immoral, though?
I don't like the way you're comparing
Yeah, I
it.
don't like the way you're not answering. Would you say that's immoral?
If you only fuck stupid girls?
I only fuck stupid girls who are low IQ. But you know what?
If
They
that's-
love it. They love
if
it.
that's all
They
you
think
can
it's
get,
great. It's fantastic.
Wait, but
Leave
stupid
the good
people.
ones
Wait,
for
wait,
the
wait,
rest
wait,
of
wait,
us.
wait. Why
That's
can't-
all you can do.
Okay, there's a difference between stupid people and we're
Is
talking
it
like.
immoral to do that?
Wait, but there's.
Is it immoral
No.
to only how stupid we talking?
Just under average IQ?
If they're mentally
Yeah,
handicapped,
that's not
yeah,
immoral.
you're fucked up.
PSA donated $100. I donate to whatever, but I would not pay to watch the My Little Pony movie. Good entertainment has a value, quality, education. Lint roll for the win.
Okay, so real question.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
If we're excluding people who have actual mental deficiencies, right?
Which is, do you know what the mental illness rate is in women?
I'm talking, you're saying just dumb. Like,
Just dumb.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with fucking a dumb girl. There's nothing wrong with fucking a dumb guy.
Yeah, so...
Right,
so,
that's not taking advantage of them because they're dumb.
So your idea is here
Yes.
that if you have a low IQ, right?
I'm not
that
IQ testing these girls.
Yeah, I get it, but you can make specific exploitative systems which go towards people who have lower IQs, which are exploitative
This
systems.
entire country's founded on taking advantage of dumb people.
Whether-
That's all we do.
Even
That's
if
literally all we do.
Even if that was true, why would it
Some
make
dude
it right?
has sex with
Even
this.
if that was true, why would it be right?
Because not everything is like right. Or, so it's you can
Yeah,
have
I
wrong
think-
things in the world. You can
yeah.
have wrong things in
and
the
they
world.
shouldn't. You should be correcting wrong things in the world, right? You shouldn't be assisting them. You're not like, oh, we got a fire and it's burning everything down. Let's go pour gasoline on it. That's fucking insane.
So then dumb people shouldn't fuck.
No, what I'm saying is that you should not create systems which take advantage of people the same way that if I said, look, I only go for like half retarded chicks
Lol
and take
Paladins
advantage, you would be like, that's horrible.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Good point.
Right.
I only exploit prostitutes that are addicted to
Right.
heroin. But it's not immoral because reasons.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they have tons of addiction
That guy's a
problems.
sick
By the way,
fuck.
many of
Send
your-
me a DM.
Oh, sick fuck.
How's he a sick fuck?
Send me a
He
DM.
goes after heroin addicts?
No, bro.
get you
You-
They need to get
custom.
fucked
The
too.
girls-
Yeah, that's a
The
fucking
girls
weird.
who go on your podcast, I've listened to many of your interviews. They talk about all of the drugs that they've abused. They talk about their drug issues that they've had, how it's rampant in that industry. They talk about it many, many times.
as many as other women, though.
Yeah, but
As
drugs
Not
are-
as many as other women.
Sure,
Nah, but
sure.
yeah.
And I'll tell you,
I know a lot of chefs that are
I'll tell
fucking
you,
degenerates
you know,
too, right?
sex work is such a
Robert Tanner donated $100. These two individuals have what's called cognitive dissonance. Andrew and Brian, can you please explain what that it is to them? Slavery is an example.
What does that mean?
Cognitive dissonance just means that you have
Oh.
a position which is untenable, but you refuse to abandon it because you're emotionally invested in it. And once you have to focus on it, it's very uncomfortable.
Oh, I mean,
Thank you, Robert.
no, I think we're also, but I think you're
Thank you,
doing a
Robert.
lot of
I'm
equating
chilling.
two
Send me a deal.
phrases about the same thing. Like degrees of fraud are not the same thing as fraud.
Thank you.
Right? Like
But
I
I'm
don't know
willing
what
to
cognitive.
concede, but I'm willing. I conceded that point.
Right, and dude,
And the
there's
concession to the point, though, if I say there's stealing $100 million is a way worse form of fraud than 100, I'm still going to say stealing the 100 is fucking wrong and needs to be outlawed, just like the 100 million, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Sure.
Okay. Well, then I don't know what's
My
your
argument,
idea
but
of,
my argument is I don't care about those people.
Oh, you don't care, so that solves the problem because you don't care.
No, because there's no problem to me. I'm like, men are
Yeah,
going to
'cause
get
you don't
scammed by
care.
women because men think with their dick,
And
dude.
I think maybe that's where that's
Jerk
our
off.
stance is that we wake up happy every day, make your bag, baby, let's have fun. You care, and that's great. But I don't even think these guys care as much as you do. If they found out, wait a second, that was Cherie DeVille's chatter the whole time.
How could you demonstrate that?
Oh,
Other
no.
than I just feel like.
I can't wait to
The
see
bear's
what
gone.
happens because I don't think anyone's
I'm
gonna
just
give a
not
shit. Why are they giving millions to AI?
I wonder why
fucking
Exquisite
crazy.
came online
Again,
for a second.
You can take what is called the loneliness epidemic, which is going on inside of the United States and most Western nations, called herbivorism in Japan. This started a long, long time ago. That yes, men who have a primary edict of reproduction, okay?
It's called herbivores.
Yeah, they call them herbivores.
What?
It
They just
started.
eat grass?
Isn't that a vegan?
It's
but
like an
that-
animal.
They're not calling them that there for.
It's their version of soy boy.
Yeah, it's their version. No, it's just their version of MGTOW. They checked out. Okay,
Okay.
right? They're done. They're done with women. They're done with this, whatever.
Oh, I can't wait.
If you associate loneliness, right? We are tribal by nature. What you can do is you can break people's barriers down, their emotional barriers, and then take advantage of them. Isolation, like what we had during, and I saw your take on the lockdowns. I thought it was a fairly good take.
Made the
right?
room, huh?
Well, I think this was you. Where you were like, man, I was pretty anti-vax, right? Was that you or was that you? I don't remember which one.
I wasn't a vax guy at all. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so
Classic's only 5 gigabytes.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah, same, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is
Nice and
that
small.
because of this isolation which happened, you did see an explosion. Remember that Pornhub, these other places took advantage of this and said, we're going to give you free entry, right? We're going to give you free entry. These guys
Yes.
are lonely. Now they're not communicating. Now they're stuck at home. Yes, it's taking advantage of people. You can break down barriers.
Starting
You can run what are called
tomorrow, the day
psychological
after,
operations to do
you
this.
can
They
play Adrenai, man.
For
Ooh.
the last 200 years in the United States, I'm sure that you guys know that this is an actual thing. And yeah, you can push down barriers of men to go towards these horrific things by
I'm sure your
isolation
girlfriend's a
and through
nice lady,
propaganda.
though.
And that's exactly what's going on here.
So are
this
you
is
gonna-
not
Give me
good
10
for
bucks,
anybody.
babe.
It's not good for the girls. It's not good for the fucking John. It's not good for any of them. If you eliminated it tomorrow, you tell me what the problems would be. Tell me what the problems would
Eliminated
be.
what?
If you eliminated corn, OnlyFans, all of it tomorrow. If you had a magic wand.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hang on.
Yep.
I snapped it.
Yeah.
It's all gone. What are the problems?
I don't know.
So the problems would be that, like selling illegal crack or selling illegal weed or illegal shrooms is fucking people up when it's not regulated or safe or an environment. The problem isn't to eliminate it, it's how do we make it safer?
Well, then how come when we have these nations where they do have legalized prostitution, for instance, we still see the human trafficking, it just read you the stats, go through the roof, versus the nations which make it across the board illegal? The United Nations looked at this issue. The United Nations went, okay, the amount of trafficking that we see in nations where we have legalized
Jesus.
prostitution's through the fucking roof. They even made a recommendation that such sex work is
You're
not
too
only
white.
not liberating to women, but exploitative. And the reason that they thought so was because of the human trafficking and underage element, which always seemed to creep its way in.
Yeah, and that costs a lot of money,
Pre-porn in
too.
the United States,
So,
these issues were not
damned if you do,
present.
damned if you don't.
They were not there.
Wonderful.
Meaning, where was the big issue in the 1950s? What was it? What was the thing in the 1950s?
you could hate
there was
your
no
wishes.
internet.
Yeah, there was
There was no access.
you
You
fuck-
can
lived
take
and you
all
fucked in your
corn
zip
off
code.
the internet tomorrow with a snap of the finger. Most people would not have access to it. Most people would not have even access to an ISP if the cable company didn't give them
You know,
one.
it would be interesting to see what happens.
What do you think would happen?
We're too dumb to tell you.
Yeah,
who knows?
too dumb.
Who knows?
Right,
But
like,
the
it-
negative ramifications
it could go-
are, I don't know.
It could go one or
Oh, is
two
that a
ways.
thing?
It could go one
That's
or two
lucky.
ways.
I don't know what the negative
It
ramifications
could be a
of
great
getting
thing.
rid-
It
I
could
would
be
get
a-
one
Like
through
the
my
bees,
insurance.
dude. You don't want to get rid of the bees, okay? So let's not get rid of porn. Because who
But
knows what'll
it
happen?
could. There's a chance that it could go really bad because
Okay, what does that look like?
Now they're producing it themselves. It's these fucked up, unsafe places. They're not getting tested.
And it's all underground.
I've needed one
It's all
once through the
underground, on the
insurance.
dark web.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
and
up.
so it greatly
I hope I never have to
reduces
talk to an
this
attorney
issue
again,
down
dude.
to a very
It's fucking weird.
manageable
Yeah, but
issue.
this issue isn't really causing that many problems.
It's causing a lot of problems. I just went over many
Wait,
of
you're
them.
talking
with you.
about like the CP and all that shit?
Not just that. That's just one aspect of it. He brings up the interest of fraud. You also have what are legalized pimps who basically will move after these underage girls to kind of groom them into that industry by the time they turn 18.
So all the problems are illegal
So you're saying all
acts.
those pimps will just
They're
get
all
regular
illegal
jobs?
acts, right?
You just want to make it safer, make them legal pimps, and then it's fucking safe
Oh, I
and
just
fine.
realized.
Well, my stance on prostitution is not the same as porn at all.
That's because you create this differential that does not need to exist, which is if that camera is on me while I'm doing a sex act, then it's not prostitution if I'm getting paid. That makes no fucking sense, and I need you to square that for me.
No problem. Totally.
ahead.
Okay. Here's the difference, all right? I was actually talking to a porn star, male porn star who's been doing it 25 years, and he's married to another female porn star.
Yeah.
He lets her shoot, she lets him shoot, they're cool with it. He will not let her escort her. He will not let her go in a hotel room with a guy. And he says, when she's shooting for Brazzers, it's 7, 8 people on set, it's very professional. They come on, hair and makeup, they sign all these things, they talk, there's no lists, and we're gonna do this, they break down the scene, all this and that. It's scripted perfectly of how they want it. And then really, I've been on porn sets. It's not really fucking, man. It's, okay, now do this, now do that, great. All right, cool, good day. When you're in a hotel room with this fucking freaky old man that you don't know anything about, and you gotta do whatever he says to get your money from him at the end of it, whole different ballgame.
Yeah, that really doesn't explain how the exchange of money for sex with camera and added people makes this not prostitution.
What is your definition of prostitution?
It would be the exchange of sexual intercourse or sexual favors for
Well, if
money.
you call it that, sure. But we're talking
Like,
about...
hang on. What would your definition of it
My
be?
definition of prostitution is, look, there's two terms, right? When we discuss prostitution regularly, yes, it's someone selling, pussy for money or dick for money,
Yeah.
right? Right. But the general prostitution of like, yeah, we all kind of exploit our bodies one way or another. Yeah, you don't see my dick in everyday life because who wants to see it? But like, my body's been exploited. My parents' bodies have been exploited, right? They've sold their bodies to corporations. My mom's worked 50 hours a week.
What does that have to do with sex?
I'm just saying, it's a form of prostitution. She sold her body.
No. So if that was the case, then you would consider everything prostitution.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
I'm a whore right now.
Well,
I'm here.
Then if that's,
I'm literally a prostitute.
then-
Well, actually, I'm not. I'm an
then
intern
if-
because you won't give me
then
any
if
of
that's
this
the
money.
case, if that's the case, then we can't categorize anything as prostitution.
Well, exactly, because you're
If-
broadening the term too
Hang
much.
on.
Right.
If everything's prostitution,
Then nothing,
is.
Thank you.
There-
We're good. Let's go.
Yeah, that would just mean your definition is meaningless. So the definition, which
You
would
don't have to
actually
be
point to the category of the thing. So like if everything's a cup, nothing's a cup, right? We have no category for cup.
Yes.
We do need to have a category for cup. Otherwise, we can't identify what a cup is. We need to have a category for what a prostitute
You're
is.
saying
Or we
sexual-
can't identify what a prostitute
So you're
is.
saying sex for money is prostitution?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Okay, but I'm
yes.
categorizing
Can you give me a
it-
different definition than that that makes more sense?
I mean, I'm categorizing it differently. I look at prostitution as...
Buzz bugs on the ground? I
You're
work more
sneaking
fast.
around trading
Oh.
sex for money from
Would
the
it
guy.
matter if it was?
From-
Then what is legal prostitution?
It's who's paying you. Is it the corporate company or is it the guy that's fucking you in his hotel? That's the difference
think
for
that
me.
was gonna
So
work.
if you had like a ranch, like a Vegas ranch where the guy went in, negotiated the rate with your corporate pimp, and then went in the room and slept with you, and then just paid your corporate pimp on the way out, that's not prostitution. That's something else.
Let me ask you this.
No, answer my question before you
you're-
ask me one.
if you're
Answer
doing-
one.
if you're doing
Answer
amateur
one before you
porn-
ask one.
Okay, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, the question is, so if you went in and you paid a corporate pimp who took you to the back room so you could screw the corporate prostitute,
Yeah.
and then you left, how's that not a prostitute under your definition here?
No, that is.
Well,
that's a brothel.
So then
That's a brothel.
Then what is the distinction here?
Well, I'm confused about what the argument what we're arguing. Like
What I'm
I don't-
arguing is
don't
I want to
care
know
about
what a
prostitutes.
prostitute actually is and why my definition of exchange is sex or sexual favors for money.
So let me ask you
what
this.
would be your better definition?
So let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Let's say my girlfriend and I started OnlyFans during the pandemic and we start fucking each other.
Yeah.
Are we each other's prostitutes in your eyes now because we're fucking for money?
You would be prostitutes to the Johns who are watching.
Sure.
But why are we
But
afraid?
I
Why
just-
are we afraid of that word?
Yeah.
Why can't we just call it
Whatever.
that? Yeah, why can't
If that's
I'm
what
fine.
you want to call it.
I'm fine with
like,
I'm fine with your definition.
Fucking my
I'm
girlfriend and dudes
100%.
want to watch.
That's what it is.
I'm not
My girl
delusional
is not
about
a hooker. She's my girlfriend. and
Look,
we're fucking.
at the end of the day,
Yeah,
right?
Wait, but Johns are paying you for the sex act.
I'm fucking my girl. We're putting it on, and they're paying us. Yeah, to watch it.
So
yeah.
Johns are paying you for a sex act, so you would be
If you want to call it that.
prostitutes, yeah.
You really think
Right, but
amateur
why is
porn?
that?
I don't.
But why is that offensive?
Yeah, that's not offensive. If
Right,
that's what you want
like
to
I
call
don't
it,
care if
call
you
it whatever
call
you
me a
want.
prostitute if I'm acting like a prostitute.
Agreed, but we need to know what that is so we could say you are.
That's fine.
All
I
the-
have no problem telling
And
a OnlyFans girl that she's a prostitute.
Great, neither do I. So then anytime I do, the idea that any of
It's
these
just
porn
hard for
stars
people to
go
swallow.
fucking crazy about it and go, no, they're not.
No,
You
well,
can
because,
say, "Ah,
because-
no, they are."
because it comes up from it comes more condescending,
Because
right?
when you
When
think-
Literally.
I call her a prostitute.
It's the tone.
It's the tongue.
It's the
It is-
tone.
It's
You know,
the way
because
you
when
say
you think of it, what it
I
really
call
is,
my friends like, "Yo, look at this fucking hooker,"
when you
right?
think of
She
the
doesn't get
term
upset.
hooker or prostitute or whore, even you think of a girl on the street waiting for a car to drive by to fuck
You
back.
think of that.
That's what we all. That's what we
No,
all.
I don't think so.
That's how we were trained.
Do you think that that's what Muslims think?
What do Muslims think?
Do you think? I'm asking you. Do you think that Muslims, for instance, or East Asians, or
No, they're like you.
anything
They think
outside
if you
of
have
us?
sex, you go to hell.
That's not my question. I'm asking what they would categorize as a prostitute, and why should we go with your definition if I don't know what it is? I don't even know what it is. That's what you're saying is I don't even know what a prostitute is.
There it is.
You don't know?
I think couples fucking on OnlyFans are not prostitutes at all.
Yeah, but why?
I'll tell you that.
Why aren't they?
Because they're not meeting a guy to fuck in their hotel for money. That's what I think a prostitute is.
You're my definition. Prostitution's not a bad word to me, and I think you're interpreting it as a negative.
I
thing.
kinda do, yeah.
Right? I don't. Like, it's a blunt word
Yeah.
for what you're doing,
For what
but
you're
I have no
doing.
problem with that word, right?
Yeah.
You're still my friend, and you could be a prostitute.
Sure.
I could care less.
And all the
I have
power
plenty
to
of
couples
friends.
fucking on
I have
OnlyFans.
so many friends that are prostitutes.
All the power to them.
Don't care.
Yeah, okay. That's fine if you concede that you think that that's what a prostitute is. If you don't, then I need some criteria for why it's not that thing.
I look at it like the way I see it is you hire this chick, you pay her to fuck you. Or do sexual acts for you, whatever, blowjob, who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe shove something down your dick,
Yeah.
up your ass, whatever it may be. But you pay her to go hang out with her.
Yeah, and unless I film it and then distribute it, and now she's not a prostitute.
If Brazzers hires two girls to come on set with scripts and tests and they walk through a corporate fucking
if the
day of
script
what's
is-
happening, no, it's not.
Yeah, so the script is 3 lines. The script is 3 lines. And it's filmed.
Yeah, it's
and,
totally-
and we exchange the money.
Totally different, yeah.
Yeah, and you send it out. It's a completely different thing. Yeah, based on you just made it the fuck up.
Let's not bring Kiki into this.
He's saying that OnlyFans couples are prostitutes, and he lost me at that one. He lost me at that one.
I'm going to let a couple chats come in.
Health
Just
warning.
pause it temporarily to allow the convo to go. Sorry, that was below the threshold.
Why are you putting this guy up? $10. He doesn't deserve the attention.
Yeah.
We want $100.
We want
up here.
$100.
They're coming. They're coming.
Peacecraft donated $100. Chillin, when you close your eyes, does the world disappear? Object permanent, not stick. We have got to investigate the women who fucked you
literally
for
does.
fucking a tard. Andy Ping.
All right.
What does
Peacecraft.
ping mean?
Appreciate it.
It's just like PNG, like
I
picture.
don't know the term.
picture.
Sorry. Oh,
Like a
I thought.
JPEG.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like a fucking acronym.
No, it's like a JPEG.
Yes,
mean,
the
it
world
is
does
an
disappear
acronym.
when I
What does
close my eyes.
PNG even
That's
stand
why I
for?
prefer to be asleep most
What
of the
does
day.
PNG stand for? Yo, JJ, thanks for the gift of 10 subs.
It's like a pixelated
PNG
something graphic.
meaning? It stands for Portable Network Graphic.
Great. I didn't know any of that. I'm a
35
graphic
years
designer.
old.
Whatever fan
I didn't know that
donated $100.
Yeah, thank you,
They
man.
are arguably even more stupid
No.
than OnlyFans bimbos.
Don't say that.
Props to Andrew
nice,
for
be
sitting
nice.
there
Dude, will
and
you
trying
stop?
to break down simple concepts to these
feel like
low
you're
IQ
sending these.
cucks.
I am not saying. I'm not
That would be a great show, though,
Yeah,
if you
thank you,
literally
man.
just sit there
Appreciate
roasting
it.
everyone.
By the way,
That would be
anyone-
funny. That would be really funny.
Like, I literally would pay someone to
How
sit
many-
there and just fucking.
These guys sending these notes in saying these fucking OnlyFans bimbos. You guys think they live a good life with women?
Of course.
You think they're getting laid
They're
all the
all
time?
6'7".
Yeah. Right.
Huge people.
Oh, bring the tips in.
They
Robert
must be,
Tanner
right?
donated $100. It is proven by every major institution that pornography, watching sex, has the same effect as alcoholism, drug addiction
Sure.
on the brain.
Yep.
These
But we
two
just
are
did a
no
shot.
different from
Thank
a pusher. All studies
Yes.
show this.
Robert, did you send me a DM, by the way? Thank
Yeah.
you, man. Thank you, Robert.
And like
Alcohol is arguably bad.
we could talk about
I
that.
have no problem with
Everything
it.
in moderation.
So here's the thing.
Wait, everything? In moderation?
Those three
Like-
things.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Andrew.
When you're talking about the rates of damage, sure, you can make an argument that alcoholism bad. There's no dispute here. But you know what I do with alcoholics? I don't say you should keep fucking drinking. What you do is you go, hey, let's get you in rehab. Let's get you away from alcohol. Let's get you to stop doing this damaging thing. Your argument here, the reason it makes no sense is because you're saying the opposite. You're like, no, keep going and fucking sucking those dicks, girl, because it makes you happy. And you white knight for it. Why you're doing it.
What is
That's
the white
the
knight?
distinction. So saying to me, this idea of, but what about alcohol? Yeah,
Well, let
okay,
me tell
alcohol
you.
can be bad, just like porn can be bad, but I'm not advocating over here that we don't treat and assist alcoholics. You're advocating, on the other hand, there's no problem with this behavior.
I disagree with you because the alcoholics are the porn consumers. The porn stars are the creators of the beer, of the vodka, of the whiskey, and no one's
Where are all the
coming
damn
at them.
treasures?
You're
They
coming
do
at
come at them.
You're coming at the
They
people
get
that
sued constantly.
coming at porn stars is coming at Tito's. Coming at alcoholics is coming at porn consumers.
Bro,
you have a problem with them? Sure.
Dude,
because
if a
they're doing
guy-
it too much, it's ruining
if
their
a
life.
guy-
Sure.
If a guy, have you ever been at a bar late at night and you saw a bartender throw out a drunk? He said, "You've had too many, buddy."
That's a porn consumer, not a porn star.
Yeah, no. He's the distributor of the alcohol. He's the center point, the distribution center for the alcohol to the consumer.
You mean the bartender?
Yeah, and how many times as a bartender have you been there and he's been like, buddy, you're fucking drunk and you need to get the fuck out of here and go home and sleep it off.
That's talking
Or,
to someone
I don't
blowing
want-
up their OnlyFans.
And they say, I don't want drunks in my fucking bar. Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
and first
first of all,
that
you want
before
drunks
two.
in your bar if you're running a good bar.
Now,
Sometimes.
and the drunks are the crazy ones that think they're in a relationship
But
with the
the thing
OnlyFans
is-
girls for talking them too much.
Here's what's really
That's
interesting.
The drunks.
You ever notice that bartenders mostly don't drink? They mostly don't drink.
What? What do you mean? All my bartender friends are
Bartenders
alcoholics.
mostly. There's been
met bartenders.
study
Do you go to
after
bars?
study. Yeah, all the time.
So,
There's
Say,
been
I
study
mean-
after study about this. Okay, they mostly don't drink. It's really an interesting phenomenon because they see what being
Don't
a
get
fucking
high on your
drunk
own supply.
can do to you. But bartenders will still be like, look, you should not be a drunk.
No, they're legally
right?
responsible if you get a
should
DUI.
not. Well, they just don't want you to anyway because I just don't think that they're horrible people because they tend bar. They say, look, if you're an alcoholic, you should be getting help. You should not be doing that. There's nothing wrong with consuming a drink responsibly. Nothing at all. That's not what's going on here. What's going on here is you're like, look, this does an incredible amount of damage, and I just don't fucking care. That's
Owner
the
of Farlong
distinction.
noise.
They don't compare. They don't compare because, again, the
Now,
bar.
why'd you just compare them?
I'll
If they don't compare. They don't compare, but I
because
just
no,
compared
because you
them.
didn't go with what I said. I said the bartender is the porn distributor, not the porn star.
Okay, the porn distributor.
Sorry. The bartender is.
Dude, why don't you run for office and change some shit? Because it seems like you guys just complain.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an argument.
No, I'm just generally asking you. You're an intelligent man.
We wake up.
I don't.
happier than
Well,
you.
I don't want to get shot.
Brian seems like
You don't
want
wanna
to
get
easy going.
shot.
The chances are
I feel
literally
like you might
zero.
wake up like, fuck, what am I pissed about today? And I just think life is so much better when life is good. Live and let live. You want to suck a dick, suck
Why
it.
do you think-
You want to do this, do that.
Why do you think that being chill about being a degenerate makes you less of a degenerate? Like this has always been amazing to me when people are like, "Look, man, the forest is burning down, things are going to shit, but man, I'm just chilling, smoking a blunt. What are you so mad about?"
I'm somewhere in the middle between these two guys. Like, we should definitely regulate it, but maybe not ban it outright. I don't know.
Because I can't do anything
don't know.
about it, so I'm gonna
Diet Brandon
smoke.
Shob repeat the
Haven't really
question
thought
back
about it,
before
I'm gonna be
answering.
honest.
I don't think even Shob's IQ is this low.
Diet Brendan Schaub.
Who's that?
Well, he's
Fucking
like a
comedian.
podcast-
No, I know who
UFC.
Brandon Schaub is, but who's
Probably
that?
Yeah, who's that?
Probably me.
Because Brandon Schaub is jacked. I'm kind of skinny right
I
now.
think
Look
you.
at him.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah.
'Cause you look maybe a little.
Okay, maybe. He's a stud.
Kind of.
But yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, just saying, like,
I don't get
yeah, just being like, well, because I'm really chill about the fact that everything is burning down, and you're saying we should probably do something about it. I don't think that that's a really good argument.
I just think you're going after the wrong things.
I also think they're just like care too much.
You care too much about
Like
the wrong
there is
thing.
a thing is like caring too much because like you're gonna be dead in 50 years, bro. Who gives a fuck if a bunch of people are having
Have
sex?
fun, man. We're all having
consensually?
fun.
Bro,
Try it.
you just gotta get yours and go.
You're gonna make
Fuck
it to
everybody
90?
else.
You're gonna make it to 90.
You did when we all
He's
did.
gonna have a heart attack.
You're not selfish at all.
heart attack.
Do
You
you
will.
think? Do you think you're selfish at
Of
all?
course,
Yeah,
chief
so that's it.
chief of sinners.
You gotta relax,
yeah, I'm not
buddy.
perfect
Hey,
at all.
let me take you to a
But
porn
that doesn't-
sex party with me.
But it's also bad to say.
Roth underscore PSA donated $100.
Yo, thank
I
you,
have a
Raph.
child.
Appreciate it.
Raised her well. She is a wonderful person. Engaged now and no OnlyFans in her past or future.
Okay.
I could not be more proud as a father. Educate, do not promote horrid behavior.
Good job, Raph. But
Yeah, great
all I'm
job.
saying is like,
Great job.
There's such a thing, right? It's justified and righteous anger. When things get so fucking out of hand and people are just like, look, fuck it. Let this horrible things that are happening just take it. And it's like, you know what ends up happening? What ends up happening is riots in the UK as people lose their fucking minds because they go to a boiling point. Guys like me, we're the stopgap. We're the ones who are like, before we get to this crazy boiling point,
Bro,
let's interject some logic and reason.
Let me
to
ask you a
this.
question. I hang out with porn stars, right? How annoying would I be if every minute I preach to them about how they're degenerates and need to find God and or whatever and change their job, right? I'm not here to judge you, right? Unless you're doing something extremely fucked up like we discussed.
Oh, we're gonna
CP,
run
whatever,
to
any
it.
of that
Yeah, but
shit.
you have
The
a vested
Modan
interest in
shit.
capitalizing on it.
I have a vested interest in capitalizing on what? The hanging out with
on extreme degeneracy, right? Like that's what your interest is. Or your,
This is it too. You guys
but your
capitalize on that too.
The entirety of the
entire
we
of
have
this-
the opposite. The opposite.
But you
we have a
talk
vested
to-
interest in stopping it.
Right, but you bring them on. As if
In
you're going to
order-
change them.
Yeah, do you think that I have not gotten hundreds of DMs from different women who say, "Man, thank you so much. That actually helped a lot"? Because I have.
Bro, that's not a brag. Like, if you're be like, I got women DMing me how good of a guy I am, like, wow.
They're not DMing me pictures of their pussy, dude. They're DMing me, thank you for the conversation.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I really went. Just some fucking degenerate exploitative shit right there.
I
Isn't
just
it?
don't brag about the people
You're
that DM me.
married. You're married.
Uh-huh.
Brian,
What's up?
have you slept with girls that have OnlyFans?
Never.
Really?
Never slept with a girl who has an OnlyFans.
You wouldn't?
What brings you?
No. I mean, I think I've said before, at this point, it's pretty much a strong no. I have made previous statements because people dig it up and be like, well, you said this previously. So what I have said previously is, and this is, I don't know the last time I said this, but so long as she hasn't done boy-girl content. But then I started learning more about the nature
But
of
not
the
to date,
OF
to
stuff.
sleep with. I'm talking.
Oh, even if a girl's done any sort of like content with another man, I don't care how attractive she is, I would not have
Is
sex
it
with
because
her.
it's out there? Or do you care if she fucked other men as long as it's not documented? Do you want a virgin, or are you okay with a girl?
I'll date a woman who's not a virgin, but there is an issue if she's done content that's out.
That's what I'm asking. You're
But
okay with
I'm
her
talking
having
date.
it.
But so no, I've never slept or hooked up or dated.
It's
with
a lot
an-
harder these
an
days
OF
to meet a girl not.
Yeah, well, I don't date content
Yeah, it is.
creators. I don't date content creators.
Something I'm trying to help
begin with.
avoid.
You've been hanging out Andrew
See
too
you
much.
soon.
It's a lot of fun.
No, I date like normal, quote unquote. Normal.
Civilians.
Girls who have sex for free.
Well, so also I don't even.
They're fucking interns in this prostitution.
I don't even.
The difference
deal,
is, also think that's bad.
I don't even
What,
deal.
girls who have sex for free?
Girls who are having sex outside of wedlock.
But you did that.
Yeah, so if I murdered people and then told you murdering people was bad, murdering people would still be bad even if I did
I
it.
agree, but I'd be like, I don't want to hear it from you. It's like a fat person telling me to lose weight.
Would he be wrong?
That's it.
Would he be wrong? No,
but I don't want to hear it from you.
No, it doesn't matter what you want to hear. What matters is
Their
what is
attitude
true.
of the
One
F
sec, one
cares
sec.
is the same the Nazis used and all those that looked away when millions are killed. Also, Brian, I messaged on next Twitter,
thank
let
you,
me
Tanner.
know if
He
I
has
should
chatters,
DM
Robert.
otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, really quick.
It's like
Yeah.
You would
No,
think
OnlyFans is a slippery slope to fucking
and
Auschwitz.
by the way,
Got
you
it.
would think for
I mean,
sure.
isn't that what your boy just said?
yeah, I
The
don't- I
same
don't know.
Nazi attitude? I don't agree with that.
I don't
We
even
can all
understand
agree.
what the comment
That's
was.
insane.
Yeah,
First
that's
of all.
a, like,
The idea here.
First of all, he's Jewish.
I think some of the best advocates against and who are the most persuasive against OnlyFans were women who were on OnlyFans. Some of the most persuasive advocates
Right.
against prostitution
Of
were women
course.
who were
So
prostitutes.
guess who's the best
To
advocates
say-
against Starbucks? Former employees, bro. right?
Yeah.
It's like in every industry, you're gonna have people who come out
Yeah,
and be
but
like,
the
this shit
reason
sucks.
they're convincing is because
Child star Nickelodeon.
they can shed light on things that the public does not know
And
about.
there's bad
To say though that we can't get great insight about serial killers from serial killers is insane. To say because Andrew, you had sex before marriage, that somehow that means you can't talk about why you shouldn't have sex outside of marriage. That's an insane take that makes no sense.
But why can't you have sex before marriage? What is getting? Can you imagine buying a car without test driving it?
Well, so
that's
let's back up.
insane, bro.
You're not
that's insane to be like,
test
I'm
driving a pussy.
Well, I'm test driving everything.
Guess what?
If sex doesn't work,
for most
it
of
doesn't
human,
work.
For most of human history, the
Pissing
reason
me
that
off.
men wanted women who had a low body count, no body count, in fact, virgins, is because it assured paternity, right? You couldn't test drive it. Because
Right,
you
I
know
also
what?
didn't leave my
You
zip code.
You didn't need to test drive it because, as it turns out, basically all dicks
Nah.
fit into all pussies. Isn't that crazy?
No, there's a thing called sexual chemistry, bro. I've had plenty of girls that I just don't vibe with sexually that I actually loved.
Oh, you know
and then
what's-
I'm like, I'm trying to find a girl that hits all the buttons
Yeah,
for
but
me.
you know what's really funny about that, right? If you marry,
Do you like butt
if
stuff?
you marry as a virgin and you are a virgin, right? Your comparison level goes way down. What's your comparison for what bad sex even is?
Well,
That's
God-
the worst example to being like, I like vanilla ice cream because I've never tried any of the other flavors. Bro.
If every other form of ice cream was fucking poison, it'd be a great example.
What's poisonous about having sex and finding out
Weird.
what you
Well,
think sexual is?
Let's go.
Like, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. I don't mean to
shotgun them.
Let me ask you a
one
question.
point at a time. Don't shotgun the points. One at a time.
I
Let's
just have
stay
a
on this
question
one.
for you.
And you can hold
We
the
don't even get
question.
to
I'll
see.
answer it. All right. Well, there's two of you yelling at me, right?
I haven't said shit in months.
Don't cry.
I'm trying not to.
You spoke.
So anyway, back to this. Yes, here's what we see with
Swear
people who
it's
are
not.
virgins who get married. It lasts
Are
way
they
longer than people who aren't
No.
virgins who get married, and their sexual satisfaction rates that they report are much higher. The reason for this,
Oh, that is pissing me
the
off.
scientific reason for this, is because if you have a sample size which is lower, there's nothing to compare it to.
Right, but that's
for
not
all
a good
you know,
argument.
that is the most amazing sex they could ever have from their perspective. If that's good for society, great.
So
Fine,
fine, but science
but you use
doesn't.
that for
but,
anything.
but science
Alex
doesn't.
underscore
I'm gonna be a
Maya
shitty dad,
donated
but if he never meets other
$100.
parents, he'll think I'm
I'm
good.
with
No,
Andrew, but the best point you two have made was if you make something illegal, you make it more enticing. Autobar next.
Yeah, I
Speed
mean,
limit, I would be a safer driver, knowing that it's up to my judgment.
Makes no
Thank you,
sense.
Alex.
Let's
Thank
just
you.
say I
There's
love-
another
I
one
love-
coming in.
okay.
There's another one coming in, and I'll pause it for a few minutes to let you
All right.
guys
Yeah.
get through
let
it
him answer
fully.
his
Thank you,
questions,
Alex.
for sure.
Yeah.
We're turning some of your fans. You see that?
Appreciate it, Alex. We have
I
another
said
one
that.
coming in from Sons of Liberty. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You two and I are different men to the core. Seems your morality rests on the seven deadly. Some men view sex as sacred and porn as degeneracy. The
Oh, no.
hat guy's
Weird.
dad was
Weird.
harsh and rarely said he loved him.
Weird.
Wait, where'd that go?
That's a pretty, I don't care. My dad loves me. I'm close to my,
My
dad.
dad loves me too. Shut
That's
up, Tom.
weird.
All right, love you, Dad.
Thank you, Sons of Liberty. I'm going to pause the TTS temporarily just so you guys can.
I think
get
my
into it.
argument to you is, dude, while sure you couldn't have all the scientific data to back that up, but I think being a human being to me is like I don't want to commit to something without knowing what's out there, right? Like I don't eat only one type of food. I explore it all. Shit I like, shit I don't like. Guess what? I like fucking girls in the butt. If I don't know my girl likes it in the butt, that's never gonna work. Guess what? If my girl is vegan, we're never gonna work either, right? So there's certain things I need to know before I go, you're my girl forever. Like you marry forever, right?
So if your kid doesn't, or if your woman doesn't have kids, you wouldn't know if you wanted to have kids with her.
If my I'm sorry.
If your woman didn't have kids, you wouldn't know if you wanted to have kids with her. If your woman didn't have kids, you wouldn't know if you wanted to have kids with her. Is that correct?
If I don't have kids with her,
Yes.
So what?
And if she doesn't have kids, you would have nothing to sample it against. So then why would you have kids with her?
I think that's a terrible way to look
I
at
don't
life.
understand that argument. I just don't want
So
kids.
let's try this again.
Yeah, explain it to me. It's just confusing me.
You're
Sorry.
saying I must fuck you to know if we're sexually compatible
Yeah.
and we have blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Well, then why shouldn't you go with a chick who has kids? That way you can make sure she's a good mother.
No, because I don't need a mother. I'm not looking for a mother.
But a good mother for your kids.
Yeah, but I find that in her other personality types. But
Oh, wait. You mean you can know that
You can't
have,
know if someone
you
can
have
suck a
sex-
dick until
wait,
she
wait,
sucks it.
Wait.
No matter how much my girlfriend's like, "Ooh, baby, look at me." Until my
you can't know she's going to be a good mother for your kids unless she already has kids.
Yeah, I can.
How?
Because she can take care of herself, her life, everything around her.
Doesn't
How she treats her family.
doesn't
this is
prove
like a
that she would
massive-
be a good mother any more than it would prove.
Right.
First of all, I don't believe for a second,
Right.
for a
You know
second,
what? It's for
that
thir-
you
I'm
know
gonna
if
go
you have
eat.
sexual chemistry with a woman until you've slept with her. Because the reason you want to sleep with her is because you have sexual
No,
chemistry.
Oh, the
weeks
one I
ago.
sleep with her is because I'm horny, dude.
Yeah,
Have
no,
you
no,
met
I disagree,
the?
I
Yeah,
disagree.
I can.
So
fuck
you just
a
fuck
fucking
everything you
doorknob.
see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the idea.
We didn't grow up gorgeous like you, dude.
That's the
Okay,
idea.
so if you see it, yeah,
Despite
fuck
the
it.
views, you're a handsome guy.
Dude, if I drink 6 shots of tequila, I'll literally sleep with anyone with a heartbeat at the end of the night. Right? It's better than my
So
hand.
what I'm saying is,
Look
if
how
you
many
could
people
create
are here, dude.
indicators for why woman X would be a great mother,
God
even if
damn.
she doesn't have
Fine,
kids,
so
for you
you
to
got-
make
so
a
what'd you do?
comparison.
Slip
can
it
That's what I
find-
mean, man. A
let me
lot of people
finish.
are playing
You
this
can
game.
find-
Holy
you
shit.
can find indicators for sexual
I'm
compatibility
surprised.
outside of sex.
Pleasantly.
That argument makes no sense.
What? What are the sexual indicators until I fuck you?
Well, let's start with this. Let's start with the idea that if you have nothing to compare it to, you're a virgin, she's a virgin, it's going to be the best sex she ever had. No matter what, it's the only sex she's
Actually,
ever
it's
had.
the worst
can I
sex
chime
ever.
in?
Now,
for one
now,
second?
hang on.
Bro,
Second-
you can't possibly.
Bro,
I love
let
you,
me
but you
finish.
can't be
Go charge the
defending
Tesla.
being a virgin.
First, let's move on to the next
I'll
thing.
defend being a virgin too.
Yeah, not only that, but let's move on.
You're not. Yeah.
Let's move on to the next idea.
Some of these commenters
next
are
idea.
virgins for sure.
Oh wait,
Easily.
really hot woman who I'm dating right now, who I'm sexually charged up about. I'm just certain that we're not going to have any sexual chemistry at all, even though people who've waited to have sex for months with each other say it's some of the best sex that they've ever had because they waited.
Right,
get
and then
stage fright at
sometimes
that point.
dude, I've been with
much
girls
pressure.
that I thought were gonna be great in bed, and they're not. And then you go, you know what? I need those pieces in my life, so I'm sorry. Like I
Wait,
don't.
can't you teach a girl? You can't teach a girl how to be good in bed.
You teach a
you know
girl
there's
what?
that
Ridiculous.
How to
there's that
suck a
6 out of
dick? What am
10
I, gay?
That you have the best
How would
sex
that
with.
be gay to tell
Well,
her?
this is how you suck a girl.
No, you don't show her.
We all
first.
have that
Bro, you
girl
don't bust
that we
out a
don't
banana.
vibe with.
Make her
You
practice.
don't bust out a
No, no,
banana.
no.
On who?
You.
Hey, back when you were doing
Use your
you
words.
mean, you?
Use your
What?
words.
I prefer someone
we
that
don't
shows
fuck
up
our
knowing how to
daughters,
play
boys,
the
all right?
Did
game.
a woman get really good at having sex by having less or more sex?
Yeah, with
Absolutely.
guys-
So they had more sex. Why can't they just have the more sex with you?
Because I suck at sex, and I'm waiting for you to show up already good with guys that are better than me, bro.
So wait, you need guys to fuck
Yeah.
your chick to
Yes.
make sure that she's good enough
Before
to fuck
me,
you.
before me.
Okay then.
You don't go to the Olympics without training 4 years.
Yeah.
I need men to fuck my chick so that
No,
she'll
we're
get
joking.
good
We're
enough to
joking
have
about
sex
that.
with me.
We're
That's your
Yes,
position.
yes.
No, I don't.
Wild.
I don't stand for that.
Wild position. Okay.
But
No,
hold on, hold on.
before I
Can I
meet
say
her.
one thing?
Before I
But
meet
the
her.
idea of sheltering someone so they think you're good is if you relay that to any other thing.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
awful.
yeah,
Like, it's
that's
like-
really fucking.
Okay, take.
I shelter my kids from
take someone that
alcohol.
works in
Wait.
a-
I shelter my kids from alcohol. That's bad parenting?
What country is it? South Korea or North Korea? Where they don't let you watch TV outside to see how good the world is, so their shitty lives don't look as bad.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's fucking awful.
That's an extraordinary.
That's what you're doing with your
wait,
dick.
Wait. That's an extraordinary example. But I would say this.
That's what he's doing with his
There's
dick.
all sorts of public smut.
You don't know how.
Okay, I am going to go and have dinner, and then we're gonna go back and, ride more. Like 12 down, 48 to go, right? I'll see you guys when I come back. Probably at least an hour. I still have to make everything, so I'll be back. See